last game before division play kicks off this Friday, and they will take on McNairy Central here tonight on the campus at Tishomingo County High School. Braves and Lady Braves played a lot of teams in Tennessee this year.
Yeah,
and, they'll see another one next week, and just got done with one.
You know, we talked about just the geographic location of TC and how it lends itself to do that. And I'm seeing us, kind of branch outside the state and play some competition across the state border.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see before the year's out. We'll see a couple teams from Alabama too.
Yep.
But let's talk about first the Lady Braves being the first girls game in the Lighthouse Classic, and Michael was on hand to tell us what you saw, Mike.
Yeah, I went over there on Saturday afternoon. Man, what a crowd it was. I mean, even when they announced the game, they said this was the, they have 4 boys teams. They have a bunch of teams, but typically what they have is 4 really elite boys teams that come in and really play for the championship. But there was a bigger crowd for this girls game than there was for teams from. They had a team from Wisconsin, from the Carolinas, from Georgia, and all over. But even they announced during the pregame about this was the most highly anticipated game of the Lighthouse Classic this year. Lady Braves took on University of Jackson Southside, a high school there in Jackson, Tennessee, who has an elite player of their own, Ayers girl, who's a junior, ranked the number 3 player in the country in her class, number 1 shooting guard. Already has narrowed her off. She's got 30 D1 offers, narrowed it down to 5 of the top,
including UConn, and Stanford,
and she was as good as advertised. I know she had at least 37, 38 points, but the Lady Braves kind of dug themselves in a hole early, got down by like 12 or 13 in the first quarter, and could have very easily folded the tent and said, you know what, we're just going to kind of coast through this, but they didn't. Just like they did against Starkville a couple weeks earlier, they fought back, had a great third quarter, actually came back, tied the game up with a couple minutes to go in the fourth quarter, and end up having to start fouling with less than a minute to go. End up being, a 5-point game or something like that.
Yeah, they end up losing that by a final score of 59.
But again, kind of like Starkville, I really felt if the Lady Braves had another minute or two of regulation, not having to start fouling, they had a really good chance of winning that game. So hats off to the Lady Braves. Like I said, dug themselves in a hole early. Had 3 players in double figures. I remember seeing on the scoreboard. So you had one team, the Ayers girl for Jackson Southside. They scored 60 points, and she had 37 of them.
Yeah.
But Lady Braves had very balanced scoring, and just again, you could see the senior leadership come up, and how they just refused to lay down against this team, and they almost came back and won the thing.
It's the same thing that we talked about after they played Starkville. Is these are games that you're going to be so glad you played come state playoff times.
Those 2 teams, there's nobody in 4A going to play.
Not even close.
Right,
it's not going to be close. So, I mean, and you're playing, tooth and nail right down to where you have, in some cases you think you should have won the game.
Right.
And so, if you can hang and play in those games at this time of the season too, which, this is an abnormal season because they've only played 6 games, and here we are in December now. And the boys have only played 4 games, and here we are in December. But, things have... teams have moved games around on us. A lot of football playoff teams, that got us messed up. So December's going to be busy. And then, of course, January and February, especially when we start making up a lot of these games that have got postponed.
Yeah, the first division game will be Friday night.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So, you get division play, and so that's always interesting. And, one thing we can look forward to at the end of the year is TC will be hosting the division tournament here at Tishomingo County. Right. That's huge.
That is big. You can stay on your home floor.
Yeah.
And again, playing for that number 1 seed to where you get to host the first 2 rounds of the state playoffs.
Absolutely.
Again, that means a world right there. The boys, on the other hand, 2-2, only played 4 games. They've had some games changed and postponed. So we're looking forward to seeing them tonight. And the good thing when you get into division play, you're going to be back on that regular Tuesday, Friday routine.
Right.
And there'll be some Saturday stuff. There are going to be some makeup things, and there'll be some Saturday. Some tournaments. The girls still got to play in the Neshoba Central on the holiday coming up here pretty soon. And that's another one of those teams.
It is. Like we talked about, I think after the Starkville game. You kind of look, and it's hard to, it's hard to say, well, this team beat so and so, and they beat so and so. So here's what should happen. But Starkville beat the Neshoba Central by 7 or 8, and the Neshoba Central beat Choctaw by 20.
Which bodes well for playoffs.
Yeah. And we saw the coaches poll come out this week in 4A. Tishomingo County's 1, and I think
Northeast Lauderdale 2.
And
Choctaw's
3.
Yeah.
So rankings don't mean anything, but it kind of still lets you know in the eye of the voters and the other coaches, kind of where you stand. You know,
and they know even with the 2 losses, they know that we are still the best 4A team because they see who you've played. All right, warm-up still continue here on this cold Tuesday.
Yeah. Welcome.
And it's definitely not cold in here, so if you're cold, come on by because the heat is cranked up in here. When the officials walk by and go, it is hot in here.
They always have the heat on like this?
Yeah, right. Oh, again, both teams still with their warm-ups, and one of those teams we play, kind of like playing Boonville, where everybody's wearing royal blue.
Yep, absolutely. And, McNairy looks like they brought a pretty good crowd, which you'd expect. They're only, 30, 40 minutes away. And so they have I've worked up in Selmer for years, and I know the dedication of their fans is very similar to TC. They're going to travel, they're going to go, they're going to support their kids, and they've showed up in force here tonight.
As Michael said earlier, the division play starts this Friday. North Pontotoc come down. It's new division this year as far as same division, but a lot of new teams. So division now made up of is going to be North Pontotoc and South Pontotoc. Of course, TC. And then you've got Corinth and New Albany.
Mm-hmm.
That's your 5. Just one again with those 5 teams. All you got to do is finish in the tournament in the top 4, and you're in the playoffs.
That's it. And just look at. I honestly haven't looked at what the other teams have done. Typically, going in when you looked at it on paper, you thought, okay, if everything flows like it should be between TC and South Pontotoc. They seem to be the strongest teams going in. Things can change in the middle of the year. Teams can improve and get better. But South Pontotoc will be there'll be a challenge, I think, and maybe somebody else for TC for that division title.
And the good part is South Pontotoc lost a lot of their key players.
They did.
They have, as their coach told us, we have some good freshmen, but we don't make more freshmen.
Yeah, exactly.
And that was definitely a sign. But he can make up for the difference of some of their deficiencies in players just because of the kind of coach
he's a great. He coached at Pontotoc for years, won championships there. A good coach like we've seen with Coach Middleton, they go somewhere. You give them a little time, they're going to have a winning program.
Yeah, and that's the way he's done there. And he's returned. South Pontotoc is his alma mater too.
Yes.
All right, we're getting close to the national anthem here. Seems like we got the microphone working. Last time we was here, they was having microphone problems. So we're going to keep it right here until they get ready to start singing. Seems like we always come back right in the middle of the national anthem.
Yeah, and you're singing, so there's that. So
who's singing?
Usually singing.
Usually singing. I thought you said you're singing. I'm like, no, I'm not singing. All right, so there they go. We're going to pause for 2 minutes. We come back. We'll have starting lineups to some Braves basketball.
On Fun 91. She's the one that signed to play softball with Tennessee, 15.
Welcome back to Tishomingo County Braves basketball. Girls action about to tip off. Players being introduced now. Another good rendition of our national anthem by girls assistant coach Jeffries.
Worth the price of admission there.
And happy birthday to Coach Jeffries. Today is her birthday also.
Man, we need to give her a cookie that Coach Riddick made. Wait, my bagger give my bag of cookies to Charles. He ain't give them back yet.
I don't think you're getting them back. All right, lights go down as we get ready to introduce your Tishomingo County Lady Braves coming into the season 4-2, still yet to play a division game. The 2 losses, again, as we talked about, to 2 very good teams. They only lost 2 games all last year.
Right.
And those 2 losses were to 2 good teams.
Right.
They lost 1 game to Tupelo and then 1 game in the playoffs to Choctaw Central, and that was it. So sometimes, those other 30 wins don't mean a lot if you get those 2 losses.
Yeah. No doubt.
Lady Braves in their home white uniform, trimmed in the royal blue, and McNairy Central in the royal blue, trimmed in white.
Say that fast, real fast. Say that fast 3 times. We got royal blues and whites, and
I remember when we used to play them in football. That always messed me up. Everybody was wearing royal blue.
Look at the wrong roster.
Oh yeah. We walk up there and they're out there warming up. You don't know which team's which. All right, we are ready for some basketball on a cold Tuesday night here from Tishomingo County High School.
Like you said, cold outside. Not cold inside.
Not cold in here. Crowd still filing in. Pretty good crowd so far. You're right, McNairy Central is filling up the stands on our side here. Braves fans, as always, filling in. Meg will jump center. Braves going from left to right. Your usual starting 5 for the Lady Braves. And Meg wins the tip. And we are underway. Ball comes in. Taz drives baseline, hangs, shoots, rolls across the rim. Rebound is going to go out off. They're going to say last touch by Casely, and that's going to be McNairy Central basketball.
Yeah, full court man-to-man pressure coming by the Lady Braves.
They get it in. Now they double team the ball on the far sideline. Good hands by Meg. Knocks it loose. Now she's going to pick it up. Now dump down inside. But good job by McNairy Central to get back. But she stepped on the baseline after she made the steal. So give the ball back to the Lady Braves.
Like you said, good hands there by Meg to get the steal. Lady Braves get another shot at it. They'll inbounds underneath their own basket here.
Ball comes into the baseline to Meg. Feeds Glidewell. Now back down. Comes out. Taz going to fire up a three. Rims out no good. Rebounded on the far sideline by McGee. Now she draws a double team. Gets it up the far side. Braves again double team the ball. Ball's knocked loose. And now a loose ball. Scramble everywhere. Braves finally get a hold of it.
Man.
Ball changed hands about 5 times. It finally ends up in Meg's hands in the corner. Pass down low. Glidewell shot. Good. Good look by Meg as she found Chloe wide open under the goal. And the Braves get the first basket of the game and lead by 2. McNairy into the front court. There comes the double team in the ball. I think got a little bit of a half-court trap going. 3 from the wing on the way, no good. Taz with the rebound.
Oh, good job.
Going down, she gives up the ball to Meg. Meg up the far sideline. She's going to go coast to coast, but she's going to be fouled on the drive before the shot.
You know, it's nothing new for Meg now. I mean, she's being double teamed all the way down the floor.
That's the last thing your coach said when you get out of the huddle. Don't let her beat you. The Braves will throw it in from the baseline. Abby gets it in. Meg, baseline jumper, good.
Nice looking shot there by the sophomore Meg Moore.
I realize what a tough 6'8" foot baseline jumper is. 4-0, Lady Braves with the lead now. McNairy Central crosses half court. That's Shelton out front. Feeds in the left wing to Whitmore. She comes out top of the circle, being closely guarded. Now gives it up to Shelton. Got a little bit of the weave going out front. Braves doing a good job of changing. Swapping defenses. Now a shot up in the lane, no good. Rebound fought for. Whitmore comes out of there with it. Now a loose ball is picked up. Meg saved it in, and I think it went, let's see. I thought it went off the McNairy Central player, but apparently Meg was already standing out of bounds.
Yeah. Kay's a little slow to get up there. She kind of banged her head a little bit, but she's okay.
Can't hurt a Taz. Backing her way down, backing Taz down. Stepping under, shot.
Oh, wow.
Boy, that's a tough shot right there. Basket by Wade.
Oh, what a pass.
Pass down low and a give and go, and Chloe gets another basket.
What a look by Claire Ray to getting the ball to Chloe for the easy layup.
McNairy up the other way, all the way to the goal. Shot up and in.
Man. Oh, not forgetting to keep their score.
That's two baskets for Wade now, number 23. Ball to Meg. Now she's got lefty in the wing. Drives baseline. Now back out. Meg open 3 on the way. Good. Meg Moore with 5 early points now. Pressure in the backcourt. McNairy gets it up. Wade again. She walked.
Yeah, good job there by Meg to get back. Kind of cut off the driving lane and forced a turnover.
That's that pump fake and moving those feet. We've seen it so many times over the years. So Lady Braves with an early 9-4 lead, 5:23 to go, quarter number 1.
Lady Bobcats in half court man-to-man.
Ball comes to Taz in the right wing. Off the dribble, loses the ball, picks it back up, lost it again, trying to back her way down. And now the foul is going to be called on number 5, Whitmore. I don't think as much of the body as she kept hand checking.
Yeah, good job there by Casey, just to keep, not to back down, just keep forcing it. Drawing the foul, Casey's going to come out.
You have to make sure that head's okay.
Yeah, probably so. Cummings comes in.
Ball comes in, down low. Meg trying to go up, and they're going to call Meg for a travel. She drew a triple team that
Triple team underneath the basket.
And she was even looking to try to pass out of the triple team, and he just was nowhere to go. Ball comes in. Now they get it quickly up the floor. They got away with the travel that time. Wade is the go-to player, there's no doubt. They're looking for her every time up the floor. Shot no good, rebound put back up and in. Basket by Shelton. And the Braves lead cut back down to 3. Meg fakes a 3, steps into the free throw line. Shot rolls across the rim, no good. Rebound taken down by Shooter. She goes back up and draws the foul.
Good job there by Chloe. First of all, fighting to get the rebound, and then just battling through a bunch of arms and drawing the foul.
So Chloe will go to the line. Our first free throws of the night. Free throws brought to you by Boyce Hogsboro State Farm.
That foul's going to go on Bailey Shelton. There's two Sheltons, Carly Shelton and Bailey Shelton.
Oh, yeah. I just now noticed that.
They're cousins. I know that because I know their family.
Okay,
yes,
I'm going like, you just pulled that out of the hat?
Nope, I know that. Yeah.
First free throw is good. Chloe's second one on the way. That's good also. Good.
Shooter Jr. is
shooting them in. McNairy Central brings it in up the near sideline now, trying to back their way in. Shelton, turnaround shot up, rolls across the rim, no good. Meg with the rebound.
Triple team on the basket. She gets it out.
Braves now got numbers going the other way, 3-on-2. In the corner, Glidewell for a long three, rims out no good. And McNairy Central with the rebound. Braves by 5 as we approach the halfway point of this first quarter. Shelton, long three on the way is good. Bailey Shelton. She's the senior. The other one's a junior. Ball comes out. Meg's got a three. If she wants it, she'll fire it up. No good. Braves didn't have anybody underneath, though. And McNairy Central takes the rebound, and Taz coming back to the scorer's table. Pass down low, shot up. No good, and a foul's going to be called on Lefty.
First foul on the Lady Braves. 3 on the Lady Bobcats.
So Wade going to the line. She is their go-to player. First free throw is no good. Free throws brought to you again by Boyce Hogsboro State Farm in Iuka.
We got a full court press tonight.
That's right. Home game, full court press. Next free throw's good. So Wade hits 1 and 2, and it's a 1-point lead for the Lady Braves. Braves up the floor, and the ball's going to be kicked and go out of bounds. Last touch by McNairy Central. Player had a path to the goal, but they just kicked the ball.
Yeah.
They get it in. Meg baseline jumper, rims out no good. We're getting long rebounds, and McNairy Central's getting to them all. And a whistle and a foul. They're going to call a blocking foul on Claire. I think she had her body turned. If she was squared up, she probably draws the charge. But she had the body turned sideways.
Yeah, she got there in time, but just didn't get squared up, like you said.
So first foul on Claire. Free throw by McGee is good, and we are tied at 11. Next one. That one rims out no good. And Lefty tracks it down, but throws it away. Feet down low, Wade lays it up. And we're going to see Arlie Cummins back at the scorer's table. The Braves now trail for the first time tonight, down by 2. Lefty in the right wing, dumped down low, shot, a foul. Had the rotation going underneath, got the ball down low to Meg, and she got hammered.
Yeah, foul going to go against Wade. 13 foul against the Lady Bobcats. That'll send Meg to the line for 2 shots.
So 2 on Wade. Oh, that's what they had.
Oh, yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
They got 2 on Wade, so that could become something.
Yeah.
First free throw by Meg is good.
Like you said, Cummings comes in for Abby Reed.
Meg's next one on the way. Good again. Pair of Boyce Hogsboro State Farm free throws ties the game at 13. Braves got to get back. McNairy Central shot no good. Ball's tipped out all the way out near half court, and Artie picks it up. Now she draws a double team. Feeds it out. Claire got a 3 on the way. Rims out no good. Chloe had the rebound, got it back, and now she's going to be fouled again. See who they put that on. This really could get interesting. I think something with a 4, so it's probably 40, 43 maybe. Let's see.
We'll see. It is the 5th team foul on the Lady Bobcats.
They're not putting it up on the board, so.
There it is, 31.
31, okay. Well, 3-1, that's a 4. Chloe at the line, first free throw on the way, good.
3 for 3 on the night so far for senior Chloe Glidewell.
Tries to tie it up, or give the Braves a 2-point lead, and she does. 15-13 now. Braves up by 2. McNairy Central with the ball under 3 minutes to go first quarter. Shelton backs her way down. Good job by Glidewell. Cut her off. She has to give it up. Now comes back out. Braves kind of a matchup man. They'll drop down off a man to double team the ball.
Like a double teaming on the perimeter.
There's a shot.
Wow.
Banks it in. Left-handed shot by Shelton.
That's a Carly Shelton.
That's the Carly Shelton. Ray for 3. Good. Claire Ray just a Marshall Henderson impersonation. Just walk up and pop a 3.
Tell you what, we've seen her, at Belmont, she hit 8 of those things.
Braves back up by 3 again. 18-15. Ooh, Arlie almost with a steal. And now the ball stripped. Good job by Chloe to strip it, and then at last touch by McGee.
Yeah, great defense there by Chloe Glidewell to force the ball off the Lady Bobcat, go out of bounds.
So Braves up 3 with the ball. Claire, left wing. Now feeds it down in the corner. Meg, pull-up jumper, won't go.
Man.
And then Taz almost had a steal on the rebound, but Shelton's able to come down with it. She comes up the middle of the floor, slows it down. Taz comes out to play her, feeds the right wing now to Gilbert. Now back out front, Shelton. Give and go down low.
Oh, there's a grab there by Claire.
And that's going to be 2 fouls on Claire, so I think we're going to see her go to the bench, and we're going to see Lefty come back in.
Kind of one of those deals when the defensive back knows that you're beating, you kind of grab the receiver.
Yep,
that's kind of what she did.
Yeah, the 15-yard penalty is better than the touchdown. And there we go, Lefty headed to the bench. Headed to the scorer's table. And Claire headed to the bench with those 2 fouls. At least got to get through the rest of this quarter.
Yeah, only 3 fouls on Lady Braves, unfortunately 2 of them against the point guard, Claire Ray. You hate to have your starting point guard sit down, but you got a couple other guards that can come in there and handle the ball as well.
Yeah, Taz going to walk it up the floor right now. Feeds Arlie in the right wing. And gets it down low. Meg, double dribbled. There they walked. I think she actually doubled before she walked.
Yeah.
So turnover gives it back to McNairy Central as they trail by 3. Whitmore feeds left wing to McGee. Now she comes down low to Wade. Artie comes out to play her. And a travel call.
Yeah, good defense there by Arlie. I thought, man, how did she get that deep in under the rim without dribbling, and that's why. There was a walk.
Took a few steps.
Yeah.
Under a minute to go now in the first quarter. Braves up by 3, 18-15 with the ball. Artie down the lane, goes up strong, no good. Rebound put back up and in. Chloe Glidewell having a big first quarter.
10 points for the senior.
Double figures already. Left wing now with 35 seconds to go. Out front, McGee. She got away with the travel right there. She took the handoff and just kept going. Pass down low. Shelton working her way down. And offensive foul. Shelton with the hook in action.
That'll be 2 on the senior.
That's something that happens a lot but doesn't get called nearly as much as it should. So that seem like they're 2 best players now with 2 fouls. Ball comes to Meg, the free throw line. And she's going to get called. Oh, they're going to call a jump ball before the travel. Which I think was the right call.
Yeah, it was.
They tied the ball up, and that really forced what would have been the travel.
I think the tie-up happened first.
Under 10 to go. There's a shot up, no good. And
I think off of Taz, I think it'll be Lady Bobcat ball.
No, I think it'll be Lady Braves ball, is it not?
No, it went off of Kaisley.
Yeah, but I think they missed it, but I think the girl hit it right at the end. They just didn't see it. So 1.6, they'll try to get a shot off here. Ball comes in, they do get it off. It's an air ball, and the horn sounds to end the first quarter with the Braves with their biggest lead of the game so far, as they lead here at the end of 1 by a score of 20-15. We'll pause for 1 minute. We'll come back with second quarter action. Listen to Braves basketball
on Fun 91.
Back to Lady Braves basketball. 1 quarter in the book. Lady Braves up by 5. They'll start the second quarter with possession. They'll throw it in right here in front of us. Again, going left to right. Lady Braves in them home white. McNairy Central in the road blue with the white trim. Claire back in with those 2 fouls. All starters back. Pass down low. They find Meg. She scores and draws the foul.
Yeah, you always, man, after the first play, obviously it's a drawn-up call play. Worked beautifully there. Good job by Coach Strickland. Draw that one up and get the easy layup.
That brought the student section going now. Coach kind of playing to the students over there too. Look, we talk about this all these years, and you can't beat a good student.
Oh man, it makes a difference.
Oh, it does. Meg's free throw good. Free throws brought to you by Boys Hollandcore State Farm, and the Lady Braves lead now up to 8, 23-15, just underway in the second.
Meg hits double digits with 10 points so far tonight.
So Braves got 20 of their 23 from 2 players.
Right.
Give and go. Shelton shot up and in. That was a good drawn-up play from on their end, too. Claire going to the goal and call for the travel. I think she took just an extra step as she tried to step between 2 defenders. And with a 6-point lead, Braves turn it over and Central takes it going the other way. Ball on the right wing. Looking, now feeds to the left. Now going to the goal, pulls back. 3, ball on the way, rims out no good. Rebound, and Taz had it and then had it knocked loose and kicked it into the backcourt. Shelton picks it up for McNairy Central, drives into the corner, pulls up, looking to go down low, has to come back out to the right wing. Move it around, ends up in Whitmore's hands. Now pass down low, stolen away. Claire trying to go coast to coast, shot up, no good. Got a little bit out of control that time. Didn't get the best shot.
I think she was anticipating contact.
Never did come. Sometimes the best defense is no defense.
Right.
So Braves by 6. McNairy Central with the ball. There's a steal by Taz, and she turns on the Jets, and she is gone, and she lays it up, missed the shot. Wow. Speaking of things that never happen. And now the ball's tipped and ends up in the hands of Meg, and she gets fouled. Foul's going on Gilbert.
Be Gilbert's first. Be two team fouls on the Lady Bobcats here early in the second quarter. None on the Lady Braves so far this quarter.
Lefty will throw it in from just next to the bench. Arlie in the game now. She'll run point. Give and go on the right side. Ends up swinging around in the hands of Meg. Comes back out. Abby, now she'll hand it back off to player, and they'll reset the offense.
Yeah, when Meg touches the ball, it's an automatic double team, it looked like.
That's their directive. Claire looking for a high ball screen. There it comes. Now feeds down into the corner. Abby driving baseline back out front. Arlie pulls up, shot, rims out no good. Chloe fighting for it and loses it, and McNairy Central falling out of bounds was able to save it in and go the other way. Cross court pass. That's McGee. Uses Shelton for a screen. Now good defense by Arlie. Boy,
almost a 5-second.
And almost a travel. Driving in the corner, backing her way in. Shot up, rolls across the rim, no good. And we're going to get an offensive foul. If you can call it an offensive foul, a foul on the rebound on McGee.
Yeah, she kind of just slung Claire to the floor.
Yeah, just kind of disposed of her.
Chloe's going to come take a break, and Ashlyn Butler comes
in for the first time tonight. Just under 5 minutes to go here in the first half. 23-17. Braves are led by as many as 8. Meg driving to the goal. Pull-up shot won't go. Something about that backboard.
I don't know.
Back shots are going like too hard. We've seen shots missed we never see missed. We got Oh, boy, got one in the game for McNairy Central I don't have on the scorebook.
Uh-oh.
Number 33. We don't know who that is. They got a 5-second call.
Yeah,
on
good
the
D
far
there.
sideline.
Good D there by Claire Ray.
The Braves get the ball back up by 6. 4:20 to go, first half.
Low scoring half.
It is. Ball comes to Meg, left wing. Pull up 3 on the way. Good. Well, she just winds the 3. About 3 foot past the 3-point line. The Braves now up by 9, their biggest lead. Long 3 on the way. No good. Braves got numbers going the other way. Trying to feed down low and threw it right to McNairy Central player, but then Ashland steals it back. She goes strong to the goal and draws the foul.
And that's going to be 3 on Bailey Shelton.
So Ashland Butler off the bench making a difference already. There comes the student section arriving again.
A little bit of foul trouble here for the Lady Bobcats.
So the sophomore going to the free throw line with 2 shots. Looking for her first points of the night. First one on the way, rims out no good. I think that's maybe the first free throw the Braves have missed.
It is. They were 7 for 7 up to that point.
Still 1 to go. Taz going to come back in now for Arlie. Ashland back to the line. Free throws brought to you by Boyce Hollingsworth State Farm. All your insurance needs. Next one. Rims out no good. And McNairy Central with the rebound. Braves still up by 9, and we got a travel.
Yeah, good D there by Casely to force the travel. Taz is just so quick. You think other players think they've got her beat, and all of a sudden here she comes, right? She just hits another gear.
We know how fast she is, and they're finding out how fast she is. Speaking of fast, pass down low, Meg, turnaround floater, good. Just rolled it right over with that soft touch over the front of the rim, and McNairy Central's going to take a timeout as the Braves lead has grown to double figures. 3:30 to go in the first half, 28-17. Lady Braves with the lead. Back in 30 seconds, this is Braves basketball.
On Fun 91.
In this first Lady Braves led by 5 at the end of the first quarter, 20-15. They have outscored McNairy Central here in the second quarter, 8-2. So an 8-2 run here for the Lady Braves in the second quarter. It's going to be Central's ball coming out of the timeout. They've got Wade and Shelton both on the bench with their foul problems. See if the Braves can extend that lead while they have them on the floor. And there's Taz with a steal, but then lost it right back. And then before the charge, which would have been Lefty drawing the charge, was going to be a travel. Been a little discombobulated, would you not say?
Yeah, you got 14 of the Lady Bobcats, 17 points sitting on the bench right now.
Yep. Claire out front, feeds Lefty in the wing, pass down low. Meg, turnaround shot up, missed it, came up short. Couldn't get that one to roll over the rim, and Central with the rebound. Under 3 to go, first half. Shot up, no good. Meg's rebound. Wanted to get it up the floor. Brought it up a little bit herself. Now feeds Lefty. Now back out Meg. 3 on the way. Good again. You know, sometimes it's easier to shoot threes than to shoot them in the paint.
Yeah, 18 so far for the sophomore, Meg Moore.
Braves up by 14 now, their biggest lead. Ball on the right wing. Now comes down in the corner. Ashland coming out really turning up the defense and stepping out of bounds, trying to get out of it, being guarded.
Yeah, Ashland Butler.
Well, she was turning it
on
up.
The D, yeah.
Again, once we've got to some of these bench players from McNairy Central, they're just not on a run. That was another one, number 13. I don't know. We just don't know. And
all we can do is the best we can do.
Yeah.
Got another timeout.
Yeah, we'll just keep it right here. It's a 30-second timeout.
You want to talk about our sponsors?
Yeah, let's talk about we got 2 coming up here at halftime, and in about 2 minutes and 20 seconds, we're going to have Tishomingo County Assistant Principal and Athletic Director Zach Glover is going to join us during our Boys Hollingsworth State Farm full court press. That'll be coming up in a couple of minutes at the end of this first half. And again, thanking our sponsors tonight, Boys Hollingsworth State Farm, Spark CPA, Cobbs and Associates, Nick's Towing LLC, First Franklin Financial of Iuka, Carly Carmen, attorney at law, Tishomingo Connect, Sean Phelps, Modern Woodman Fraternal Financial, and Iuka Animal Clinic. Folks, keep us on the air.
Absolutely. Appreciate them.
Taz now feeds Meg. Meg back to Taz. She has the three if she wants it. Now backs off. Now has the ball knocked loose and gets fouled. She's going back for the ball, just kind of run up on.
Yeah, they call that on number 5, Haley Whittemore, her second.
That's also 5 team fouls, so that's going to send Taz to the free throw line. No, none on the Braves this half. I mean, this quarter. Can't get used to that quarter fouls. So Casely going to the line. 2 shots. First one on the way. Good. Rattled in. The lead goes to 15. Next one on the way. Good again. So a pair of free throws from the Taz. Those Boys Hollingsworth State Farm free throws give the Braves a 16-point lead. Now Taz with a steal and lays it in. I mean,
wow.
She's like. And now we got another timeout by McNairy. So, I mean, she steps in passing lanes just like, kind of like a defensive back in football. I mean, you just don't see her, and then boom, she's there, and she gets the layup.
Absolutely.
And the lead grows to 18, by far the biggest lead of the night. And we've got timeout on the floor. So we'll pause with them. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Listen to Braves basketball.
On Fun 91.
Welcome back to Tishomingo County Braves basketball. What's kind of a slow start, the Braves have kind of kicked it into that other gear here in the second quarter.
Yeah, like we talked about, Lady Bobcats got a little foul trouble, and most of their scoring having to sit on the bench, so Lady Braves taking advantage of that.
Yeah, Braves on a 15-2 run right now. McNairy Central with the ball.
Looks like they brought them back in, though, now. At least Bailey Shelton's in.
Yeah, both of them weighs in, too. So, you can't wait much longer. But only got a minute and a half left here in the half. So they've brought the starters back in with the Braves building that big lead. Oh, boy. I don't even know how to explain that one. The player of McNairy Central stopped, did everything she could not to drag her pivot foot, and while she's trying to hold her position, Taz just come up and tried to stake the ball out of her hand.
She held the ball out there, and Taz said, I'll take it.
So tie-up gives the ball back to Central, though, alternate possession. Shelton's shot in the lane is good. Well, you can tell the difference when she's in there. That's only their second basket of this quarter. Good job by Coach Strickland. He's took Claire out with those fouls down to finish off. Artie's going to finish out this half.
Don't want to get a cheap one, here with a minute to go in the half.
Especially with the big lead.
Yeah.
Ball comes across. Now feed down low. Baseline. Now back out. Artie comes across the right wing. Now to lefty. Back to Artie. She's got a three. It's on the way. Too strong. Meg saves it on the far side. Comes across. Lefty got open three. It's on the way, and it's good.
Nice looking shot there by senior Abby Reed.
Don't call her lefty for nothing. Doing what lefties do.
That's it.
Oh, shot baseline no good, and rebound is going to be knocked by Wade out of bounds. I think it looked like Ashlyn Butler may have knocked it off of her.
Yeah, boy, Ashlyn is putting in some good minutes.
So with 25 seconds left.
That foul trouble, they're dropping back in a 2-3 zone.
Well, Meg said this is just right up my alley. So Braves up by 19 with the ball. See if they're going to hold for the last shot here as we go under 20 seconds to go in the quarter. Lefty, almost lost the ball. Had it knocked out of her hand. Did a good job to get it back. Now Meg, three from the corner. Good, Meg Moore from nearly shooting behind the bench on the far sideline. Knocked out, I think, her 4-3.
Yes, it is.
There's a shot at the buzzer on the way, no good. And what started out as a low-scoring game has seen the Braves score 41 points here in the first half as they lead here at the halftime by a score of 41-19. That is a 21-4 second quarter for the Lady Braves. Michael's going to total up the stats as we wait on Coach Zach Glover to head this way.
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, Michael's got the Spark CPA first half stats.
Yeah, time to crunch the numbers here with Spark CPA firm. And first of all, for the visiting Lady Bobcats, leading the way with 9 points, Bailey Shelton. 7 points for Wade, 2 points for Carly Shelton, and 1 point for Jocelyn McGee. For the Lady Braves, 2 players in double figures, led by Meg Moore. She's got 21 on the half with 4 3-pointers. Chloe Gleibel with 10 points. 4 points for Kaisley Timms, 3 points each for Abby Ree and Claire Ray. And Fred, the Lady Braves, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 for 11 from the free throw line.
Yeah, and that was a big second quarter. You know, it was a lower score in first quarter. Central kept it close, actually took a lead there, but the Lady Braves on that 21-4 run in the second quarter.
And 6 3-pointers for the Lady Braves as a team.
It built the 41-19 lead. All right, time for the Boys Concourse State Farm full court press, and as always, we are joined by Athletic Director Zach Glover, and I told him I'd give him 5 minutes to butcher somebody. So, all right, so your time has started.
Well, I was going to pick Lane Kiffin, but I think the Twitterverse is taking care of that.
Man, ain't that the truth?
Him and his make-believe dog.
When you get up in the morning and your clothes are not out in the parking lot, you've had a good day, right?
That's exactly right.
All right, well, Coach, is we were talking about it earlier, and you and me kind of talked about this a little bit with we were taking it back and forth. Have you ever seen a basketball season that have such few games?
Well, it's unfortunate that we've had some cancellations and some games moved. I don't think any of it was our fault, but to say the least, we've played more soccer games. I think we have basketball games,
which never happens.
Which never happens.
I mean, the boys have played. We're in December. The boys have played 4 games.
Yeah, it's wild.
And it's hard. Talking to Coach Strickland, it's hard to get continuity going when you ain't playing what you're used to playing 2-3 nights a week.
That's right. And for us, we played really good competitions on both sides, boys and girls. So the games we are playing, they're like Super Bowl games. I mean, it's everybody else's Super Bowl when they come play us.
Yeah.
Because they're getting hyped up to play because obviously we are who we are.
Right.
And so they're playing up to that.
Yeah.
Yeah, how big was that for the girls to be the first girls team to play in that Lighthouse Classic this last week?
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. I mean, that just speaks to where we're at and where we hope to stay.
Yeah, absolutely.
For the future.
You want to be able to sustain that, right?
Yes.
Hey, kind of talking about schedule. Your role as AD. I know you wear a lot of hats with that, but what is your involvement in schedule? You let your coaches kind of take care of that? Are you involved helping with that?
I can speak how do you keep? Zach don't have a clue.
Yeah. How do you keep up with? I mean, you try to keep so many overlaps with sports. You say, look, coaches, y'all just take care of your schedule yourself. How do you normally handle that?
So, in short, I get involved when I have to.
Okay. All right.
When I call him and say, I need a schedule.
So the long of it would be, hey, Coach, I can't get a hold of somebody. Can you contact their AD? I make some phone calls, and we make it happen. Or sometimes, you've got somebody's phone number, and then they leave, and then you're just, you don't have the contact. So sometimes I have to make some contacts. But other than that, the coaches usually do their best to make the schedules. And then if there's any overlapping things, or if somebody accidentally schedules 3 games in 1 week because the state only allows 2 contests, and the only people that we usually allow to schedule more than that would be soccer. Back to soccer again. Like, for example, next week we have 4 games that we could play. Now, we're only going to play 2 of them because the state only allows 2 contests per team. So, like,
but you have to schedule 4 because the odds are half of them are going to get canceled anyway, right?
So months out, sometimes you end up sprinkling in a game or 2, and everybody understands that the weather's going to play a big role in this, and you may not play those games. So that's what you do. It's the only one that we usually schedule more than we can actually play, and you just cancel as you go.
Right.
Yep.
Talking about kind of stay on the same subject, kind of behind the scenes with the athletic director topic here is what's the most challenging part of being an athletic director?
Well, let me start with this. The most rewarding part
I was going to get to that next.
I want to start with the good stuff.
I wanted to end with the good stuff.
The best thing is when you see the kids in the hallway and you get to talk to them and you high-five them and then you come out here and you watch them compete and you see them represent the school in such a positive way. And then so I'm all the time working with the kids, they're doing that, but I'm also pouring into those kids that don't do that.
Right.
So sometimes to me the worst part of it is seeing kids that could contribute. That's why I'm coming full circle here, is seeing the ones that played when they were younger and they were involved and their parents, and maybe you even see them at church or you see them at the grocery store bagging groceries. And you say, man, I really wish you would do something to give back to the school.
Yeah.
And then, or young lady, I wish you would do something to give back to the school because you would be such an asset.
Yeah.
And those jobs can wait.
So you're kind of like basically an internal recruiter for athletics or anything extracurricular.
Yes.
Because talk about the importance of what makes a well-rounded student, those that are involved in extracurricular maybe versus those that choose not to be. But it seems like those that are involved in extracurricular seem to be a little bit more, involved in everything school-wise.
Absolutely. Those that do multiple things that are not just a student, but they're also a student athlete or they're involved in any other extracurriculars.
Right.
And it could be clubs.
Right.
I mean, I'm not speaking about any certain thing. We just started a math and science club. They're going to be going to the Space Center.
Wow.
This spring. To my knowledge, I don't know when the last time we've had a math and science club. We've had in the past, but we've got that started back. So they're raising money now to go do some awesome things. Those students that are involved themselves, you don't see them in my other office.
Gotcha.
Besides being AD, I usually handle the discipline.
Ooh, yeah.
And so I have to coach them up on a different level.
Yeah, you go.
I would rather see them out here and coach them up and high-five them and go to those events, whether it's a powerlifting meet or maybe driving the bus to the Rocket Center,
right,
or a Top Golf trip. I would rather see those kids in a positive light than I would in my office because, a teenager does not need idle hands at any point, and they're going to find something to do, whether it's good or bad. So I would rather them find something good to do that they can represent the school and then find some worth in that. And by doing that, they're going to be a well-rounded individual, and you're not going to have to worry about their grades as much. Their attitude's going to improve when they take ownership in the school.
Right.
We have great students that have ownership, some extreme ownership, right? Because they'll defend you to the death, and that this is my school, and I'm going to play as much as I can and be involved in 12 clubs, and my parents are going to be tired of driving me from Jackson to wherever. But that's the biggest thing is getting kids to buy in, I think, and that improves school culture if the students buy in no matter what, clubs, athletics, all that.
Can you imagine back when we were in school? Of course, for me and Michael's been a little bit longer than you, but esports, can you imagine esports back in the 1980s?
Yes.
Man, of course, we'd have been playing like Asteroids and Pac-Man. I bet have been about it.
Well, back then you wouldn't have been playing these teams online.
That's true, yeah.
We find teams from different states.
Wow.
I mean, we may play a team from Texas, just wherever, and because you can do that.
Yeah, hard to do that with a dial-up, ain't it?
No. Y'all would have been able to pull that off. Y'all would have been taking a bus to Auckland Central to play Pac-Man. Y'all would have been meeting up at the bowling alley.
Oh, man. Well, Zach, buddy, man, we appreciate you always. I tell you what, Zach, this is your second year, right?
Yes, sir.
Second year as AD, and of course you've been at this school for how long now?
15 years.
15 years, and wore a lot of different hats.
How did we do this before you came around? We've been here longer than you.
We only got a few more seconds. Did you do driver's ed?
I did. 12
Bless
years.
your heart. Did you not have to take Xanax or something, or how'd that work?
The only medication I take is caffeine. Lots of caffeine and prayers. Yeah, I had a good praying mama. That kept me on the road.
When we had drivers in school, you drive up to Q-Mart and everybody going to get them a drink. And you drive back to school. That was it.
That was it.
I can't tell you all the stories I heard from the old driver's ed teachers, but every kid's got a driver's ed story.
Everybody,
and it all involves with the coach. We almost died.
That's it.
I'm sure that happened a lot, but, I just remember most of the good times. So we've always had a good group of kids here, and I'll always enjoy either coaching them or teaching them. So.
That's it. Well, thank you, Coach, man. We appreciate you joining us. Always like to try to get you in early. Kind of let you set the tone for this. So thanks again once again for joining us tonight.
Awesome. Thanks, guys.
I appreciate you.
Appreciate what you do.
Yeah.
All right, boys. Lady Braves coming back to the floor with that 41-19 lead. Again, thanks for Coach Glover, athletic director / assistant principal / brings us diet dues and everything else.
Takes care of us over here, does he not?
All right, we're underway. Lady Braves start with the ball. Ball down low. Now kick back out. Taz had the three. Pass it up. Swings lefty. Around. Claire. Three on the way. Good. I think she kind of eyeballed that one in.
Yeah.
She had the lean going, and it went right in. And Lady Braves up 44-19.
She got 6 points, both behind the arc.
Ball on the left wing. Dump down low into the trees. Bad place to put it, and Chloe Glidewell comes out of the rebound. You was trying to throw it over Chloe and Meg. That's a tall order. Lefty now feeds Chloe. Chloe down the far side. Up, layup, won't go. Meg jumped too soon. Ball hit the rim 2 times and went over her head and picked back up.
Yeah, good strong drive there by Chloe. Just couldn't get that layup to fall in.
Ball down in the corner. Taz comes out, plays the ball, working off a screen now. They give it up. Oh.
Yeah, they're going to Taz for the foul. She got there just a half a step too late. But you don't say much about the Taz.
All the coaches on the Braves side are holding up their hand going, that ain't your fault.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing you can do. If anything, the McNairy Central player pushed off with the offhand, There's a three out front, rims out no good. Taz fired up a little bit from that foul call, gets the rebound, and she's going coast to coast all the way to the goal. Hangs, it won't go. Chloe gets the rebound, feeds Claire. Comes back out, lefty, back to Claire. She open three on the way. Good again. She ain't slowed down from the last time we were doing a game.
3 threes for the junior. Claire Ray. The Joker, we call her.
That's it. She's the Joker. And she ain't kidding around. Off the drive. Now kicks it back out. Braves doing a good job of dropping down defensively. And just they wanted to throw it down low. Kind of lost the ball right to Meg. Gets it up Taz to the goal. Got pushed from behind. No call. And rebound to McNairy Central. She was on the. She got shoved. It's hard to get the shot off when you're under the rim. Out front, backdoor pass. Good job by Lefty to get back and stop the layup, so they have to circle all the way back out front and restart the offense.
Yeah, good job there by the Lady Braves playing D.
Off the screen out front, left wing, there was a hook, and the shot up blocked by Shooter Jr. She's going to have all kind of titles now. Shooter, blocker, rebounder, free throw shooter. 47-19. Lefty in the left wing, down in the corner. Taz tried to throw it down low to Meg, and the ball was kicked by Wade, and the Braves will throw it in.
Yeah, she had Meg posted up down there on the block, and, trying to get it to her. We got kicked away, like you said.
I almost said they'll have to reset the shot clock.
Hey, I think we're headed there one of these days.
Yeah, one of these days. Ball comes in. Meg, pull-up jumper, good. Smooth. Tough shot. Tough shot. Makes it look so easy. Yeah, because, when you get into state playoff times, them scores get really low.
Yes.
People slow everything down. There's a three from the right wing. That's the first three in a while.
Yeah, good-looking shot there by Gilbert. Man, she's a lefty.
We're just full of lefties. Taz backing her way down. Layup, good.
Wow, what a little
spin move. Spin move. Put the McNairy Central defender on the floor.
Yeah, good aggressive move there by Casely. And we got a timeout.
McNairy Central will take another timeout. 51-22, Lady Braves with the lead here in the third quarter. 4:51 left.
Full timeout.
Full timeout. We'll pause with back in 1 minute. You're listening to Braves basketball.
On Fun 91.
Welcome back to Lady Braves basketball. 4:45 to go, quarter number 3, 51-22. Lady Braves lead McNairy Central. There's a shot blocked out of there by Meg and picked up by Lefty. Feeds Meg in the left wing. Working off a dribble. Pull up, free throw line, shot good. Late. It almost looks effortless.
Yeah,
31-point lead now for the Lady Braves. Backing away down again is Shelton. And, they're going to count the basket and call a blocking foul on Claire, and that's 3 on Claire.
Wade gets the bucket. She'll go to the line to try to make the and one.
Free throw is good. Boys Hollingsworth State Farm free throw. Braves get it in, draw a double team. They get it up to Taz. Now the Braves got numbers. They feed it down low. Taz to lefty, layup good.
That's how you break the press right there.
When you break over that double team and you got 3-on-1, you feel pretty good about that. 30-point lead. Taz, trying to steal, and she does. Got to track it down before it goes out of bounds. Picks it up. She's going strong to the goal. Spin move, hang, shot good. Taz doing those Taz things.
Man, that's just like a streak of lightning. Like, what was that?
Who was that? Who was that master? 57-25. 3:30 to go, third quarter. Wade to the goal. Shot blocked out of there. We can add blocker to shooters' other names now. Meg picks it up down the middle of the floor. She's going coast to coast, and she got grabbed and hammered, and
she got fouled. They only get called for one foul, but she got fouled 3 times.
People fouled her.
They'd be on the floor. At least the first one was.
You think the 3 of them together would be a shooting foul?
It's going to go on Whittemore, her third.
Meg's going out.
Yeah, she's going to take a break.
Hey, if you get fouled 3 times, you need a break.
Yeah.
In one play. Shooter left her wide open. Here's the goal. Lays her in again.
Good job there. See, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13 points here for Chloe Glidewell.
The senior having a big night. McGee looking for a backdoor pass. Does. Layup. No. Yes, boy.
Who made that one? Shelton?
That was Shelton.
Yeah.
On the backdoor pass. Braves get it up. Chloe feeds it down. Taz got a 3. Going to fire one up. Too strong. Long rebound. Good job by Lefty just to get back. And a shot.
Oh, wow. Bank shot high off the glass there by Barnes McGee.
Apparently that's the way you have to. Apparently how you have to shoot those bank shots on that end.
Yeah. Full time out here by Strickland.
Yep. He didn't like the way that was going, so he's going to take a timeout. 59-29. Lady Braves by 30. 2:28 to go third quarter. Back in 1 minute. You listen to Braves basketball.
On Fun 91.
2:25 to go here in the third quarter. McNairy Central with the ball. Shelton just inside the 3-point line. Long shot, no good. Rebound taken down by Glidewell. Gets it ahead to Claire. Claire in there with those 3 fouls. Lefty. Now Glidewell. Chloe feeds down low, and shot going up is no good. And that's Sophie Northington in the game first time.
Sophie getting some time.
And she's going to go to the line with 2 shots. Good ball movement that time for the Braves.
Absolutely.
They just kept working until they got the layup. And McNairy Central with no choice but to foul. Sophie's first free throw is too strong. Taz and Glidewell going to come out as Arlie and Ashlyn Butler back in. Not that Arlie's last name is Butler too, but next free throw good. So Sophie hits 1 and 2 of the Boys Hollingsworth State Farm free throws. And the Braves hit the 60 mark with 2 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Not too long ago, somebody said at this table that's not me said this is a low-scoring game.
It boy.
3 in the corner on the way, no good. Tracked down by Wade on the far sideline. Butler comes out to play her. Now she backs her way in. Shot no good, but Artie's going to pick up the foul.
Be her first.
Yeah, when business picked up, it picked up, didn't it?
Man, in a hurry.
The Wade going to the line. She'll have 2 shots for McNairy Central. First one on the way is good. That was the first foul on Arlie.
Wade with 11 points. She's looking for her 12.
And she misses that one, but she gets her own rebound on a long missed shot rebound and then puts up. Boy, that's the thing right there to drive a coach crazy. Miss a free throw and let the shooter get the rebound and the basket. Arlie to the goal, rims across, no good. Shelton with the rebound. 60-32, Lady Braves with the lead. McGee out front. Now to Wade. Wade off a screen. Now back out. Shelton for three. Good. Tell you what, I believe I'd take Shelton on my team.
Absolutely. She can play. She just signed last month a softball scholarship at University of Tennessee.
Well, now she just made a steal, got it passed down low, and here come the starters back in as coach don't like the way this is going. Gets it ahead. Sophie, pass down low, is knocked out of bounds by McNairy Central. So it's Braves ball, and here comes all the starters back in for the Braves. Yeah, they got a little 7-0 run there, and coach said, all right, I've seen enough of that. Ball comes in. There's an open three. Oh, Claire missed that one short, but Taz tracks down the rebound. Feeds to Claire. Claire off the dribble, going strong to the goal. Scoop shot won't go, but she's fouled. Well, that's a tough scoop shot right there.
She brought that one from down low.
And it hit almost over the top of the backboard. Plus, she got hammered. She may have got hit between the eyes.
Yeah, that's going to go on Whittemore, her fourth for the Lady Bobcats.
Claire's free throw is good. Again, all free throws brought to you by Boyce Hollingsworth State Farm in Iuka. 1002 Battleground Drive. 423-59-31. As the Joker hits a pair of free throws, and the Braves lead 62-37 now with 30 seconds to go. Here come the ball to us. Good hands. Saved Charles. I saved Charles's life over here. That's why you have to pay attention all the time. At least no bodies came flying this way. I'd rather catch the ball than a person. 20 seconds to go. Backing her way in, Shelton. Lost the ball. Get it back. Shot's going to be short. Meg with the rebound. She draws that double team you keep talking about.
Yeah.
Gets it up to Lefty. And then Lefty stolen away by Shelton. That's great hands by Shelton. And then blocked by Meg.
Just good hustle there by Meg. Blocked the shot and not foul. .3
to go in the third. See if they get a shot off. Comes out front. No, they ain't going to get that off. Not having presence of what the time is on the clock right there, and the horn sounds to end the third quarter. 62-37, Lady Braves lead here at the end of three. We'll pause for 1 minute. Here's some Braves basketball.
On Fun 91.
We've played three quarters here on the campus of Tishomingo County High School. The Lady Braves lead 62-37 as we get underway here in quarter number four. Central starts with the ball. McGee going to the goal strong, short. Rebounded to Chloe Gladwell again, and she's been all over the boards tonight too. She takes a pass back from Lefty, who gives it back up. Lefty top of the circle, now changes places. Taz comes out near the half-court line. Got the weave going, feeds Lefty, now feeds Claire. Three on the way. Oh, too strong. Boy, I thought that was going. And the rebound is picked up by Chloe. She's going to find Meg. Meg going to the goal, step under, floaters. Wow. And now we've got another timeout. I'm not sure who called the timeout.
I think we got something on the floor.
One official at where?
So who called for a towel?
Oh, it must be down on this other end.
Okay. Had one ref holding the towel going like, oh, somebody asked for a towel?
It's either sweat or blood. Could be either one.
Chloe's doing cleanup duty here on the.
Told you she's doing it all tonight.
She is.
She's got double figures probably in rebounds, points, and wiped up spots on the floor. It's a new triple-double.
It is.
All right, now we're back underway. 7:15 to go in the ball game. 64-37, Lady Braves with the lead. Central with the ball. Wade off a screen. Free throw line extended shot up, rims out no good. Taz got just fouled to death and no call, and now Meg blocks the shot on the other end. Gets it ahead to Glidewell. Chloe up the middle of the floor. Feeds Claire, back out, Meg, three on the way.
They call no shot.
You ain't supposed to. I don't care what happens, but you ain't supposed to stop the clock until the other team gives up the ball.
So we got an injured Lady Bobcat. She's made her way to the bench.
But you got to wait for a change possession. So Braves get it out, throw it from the sideline. Meg, left wing. Now back out. Taz changes places with her. Now backing her way in. Going strong to the goal. Floater no good, but a foul before the shot, I think.
Yes.
Yep, on the floor. First foul on Central this half. This quarter.
And on 33 that we don't know who
have
that
on
is.
the roster. So Braves lefty to throw it in. Comes in down low. Glidewell. Double team. Lost the ball. They finally have started to double team Chloe.
Yeah.
Which that means that's going to leave somebody just one-on-one with Meg. I'm not sure that's what you want to do either. Out front. To the right wing. Lost the ball. Picked up. Loose ball. Probably a double dribble. Got away with it. Pass down low goes into the cheerleaders, but they save it in, right to Taz, and there goes the Jets the other way, all the way to the goal. Hangs, shoots, scores. 66-37.
Again, she is outrunning defenders while she's dribbling.
She's got another gear that everybody else don't have. Under 6 to go, and now Taz is going to get called for the foul.
Be her second, what I got.
Look, they
called that on Claire.
Really, that's 4 on Claire. And Braves got wholesale substitutions coming in, and Claire ain't one of them. She's staying out on the floor, playing with them 4 fouls. I guess, when you're up by 30 points, I guess you can do that. Meg forces the ball all the way out now half court. There's a long 3 ball, and that's good. That's Carly Shelton with the 3. The Shelton girls scoring some points tonight.
They are.
5:24 to go in the ball game. 66-40. Lady Braves with the lead and the ball. Claire, now to Butler. Ashlyn in the corner. There's a 3 on the way. Oh, in and out, no good. But Claire tracks down the rebound, but then lost it out of bounds. Yeah, I thought that Maddie, I thought she had done it. Maddie comes off the bench cold and knocking down 3s.
I tell you, that's amazing.
It runs in that family.
Sit over for 3 quarters.
Her sister used to do the same thing.
Right.
Ball comes to the left wing. Shelton off the dribble, trying to take Butler to the goal. They're going to get Ashlyn. Ashlyn with a hand check. Two fouls now on the Lady Braves. I think that's first on Butler, is it not?
It is.
So Shelton will throw it in. Comes all the way out front to Arnwine. That's the first time she's been in the game, and she's actually on the on the roster. Oh, there's a steal by Claire, but she couldn't get her hands on, knocked it loose, and went into the front row of the Braves parent section.
Yeah, she read the pass and just couldn't control it before it went out of bounds.
So we'll try this again. Ball comes back in now to Shelton. Oh, there she goes again. We're getting a lot of balls flying towards us tonight.
Yeah, just quick hands there by Claire Ray.
4:37 to go. Braves will throw it in. McNairy Central will throw it in again. Comes all the way in the backcourt now to Wade. Or not Wade, but to McGee. Now she feeds Shelton. Cross court pass. Arnwine drives baseline. Double team. Back out front, Shelton. Shelton down the lane. Pull up shot. Banks it in. I tell you what, she uses the glass a lot.
She does.
And very well. Good job by the Braves, break the press. Get it all the way and then taking it strong to the goal. It's Claire Ray, and she's going to go to the line with 2 shots.
Yeah, good job there by Claire, just forcing the action.
Well, you see her knocking down them 3s, and so when they come out to play, then she just goes by them.
Yeah.
I mean, pick your poison. Either you let her shoot 3s or you come out and play her close, and she's got such good speed and good ball handling ability, she'll just drive by you and end up getting the points to the free throw line.
Yeah, well, that made first free throw. She's got 12 now.
Free throws brought to you by Boyce Hogsworth State Farm. And now Braves got 4 people in double figures now. Next one, they waved it off. She stepped over the line. So
yeah, probably, yeah.
a lot of double figures in this game. So she gets one free throw. The second one's waved off. Free throws brought to you by Boyce Hollingsworth State Farm in Iuka. Halfway through this fourth quarter, ball to Wade. Wade backing her way down. Braves come out to double team the ball. Tries to feed a backdoor pass, and it goes out of bounds. Good job.
Good defense.
Yeah, Braves did a good job dropping back. You know, they came out, played the ball, and then when she picked up her dribble, they dropped back almost like you're falling back into coverage. And the pass goes out of bounds, and Braves will throw it in.
Now they're actually going to say it's McNairy ball.
Really? I don't see that. She just threw it out of bounds. Well, they get it in. Now they draw a double team on the ball. Swing it all the way around to McGee. She wants to go down low to Wade. Artie comes out to play her. Wade to the goal, shot no good, and a whistle and a foul on Cummings.
Be her second.
So 2 on the Braves junior. Non-shooting foul, so Central will throw it in with 3:34 to go in the ball game. 67-42, Lady Braves with the lead. Pass down low, Wade backs her in, shot, runs across the rim, no good. Meg with the rebound, kicks it up, and now a loose ball is going to be knocked out of bounds by McGee to be Braves basketball. May have to get the towel out again.
Yeah.
There were some bodies on the floor and some sticking and some squeaks going. Ball comes in out front. Meg going to pull up 3 on the way. Rims out, no good. Quickly, oh, what a pass up the floor. Layup is good. There was the softball pass.
Yeah, absolutely.
So Shelton found Wade like she was throwing out a base runner. LeClaire says, well, that's fine. I'll just knock down a 3 of my own as the Joker knocks down another 3. And it's 70-44. Braves with substitutions coming in now.
4 threes for Claire Ray.
I'm going to get out the.
Yeah, we got a bunch of new bodies out there.
We got Kira Clemens in. Artie's back in. Ashlyn Butler's back in. Claire Ray staying out there with them 4 fouls. And also you got Katie Metfin in the game. Now Claire's going to come out. And that's going to bring Maddie Durham back in. So a lot of freshmen on the floor right now for the Lady Braves. Braves get it up into the front court, lose the ball. This is when it starts to get a little kind of a little rough play, you know, not smooth. 70-44. It takes this time, you know, this is when you got to have them.
Oh, absolutely.
To build for that future. Get that experience. Arlie down the floor, feeds it back out. Circle around, Butler. And Butler tries to find Metfin, and it goes off her hands out of bounds. It'll be McNairy Central balls. They're going to come in with substitutions I guarantee are not on my roster.
Good teaching moments here for Coach Strickland, his younger players. You can tell him over there, you see him over there, what he's coaching them up. Opportunity to play in varsity action.
Chloe Crum goes to the scorer's table. She'll come in next break, probably for Arlie Cummins, I would bet. Off the dribble, back out, left wing, top of the circle. Now down the lane, losing the ball, and picked up by Butler. She gets it ahead to Cummins. Arlie into the front court with 1:45 to go. Down the lane, kicks it out. 3 ball on the way. Good! There's that Durham blood.
Maddie Durham with the 3.
Some people are just born to shoot threes. And apparently everybody in that family was. There was a, I don't know if she took 3 or 4 steps, but they got away with it and got the basket.
We got a whole new 5 coming in. Everybody playing tonight.
Well, no, we've kept a few.
Oh, we did. Okay, I thought I saw 5 come in, but I don't think we had 5 left.
Addie Barber's come in. Also, Madison McCollum's in. And also, Ansley Feltman's in. And they have joined Chloe Crum and Maddie Durham. There's a shot, no good. Rebound, kicked out. and picked up by Durham, and the ball's going to be knocked out of Maddie's hands and go out of bounds. Minute 8 to go, 73-46.
We got boys action coming up after about a 10, 15-minute break?
Yeah, about 10 minutes. There's the ball knocked loose, rolled across the back of Barber, and they just plucked it off her back. And then lost it out of bounds. So still Braves basketball. And here comes the ball across court and out of bounds with a minute 4 to go. Braves will go to 5-2 after this game. Still the number 1 team in 4A in the state. Ball comes down low, kicks it back out, drive, baseline jumper, rims out no good. Ball goes off the head of a couple of Braves players, back to McNairy Central. Kick it back out, 3 ball on the way, rims out no good, rebound put back up, and good. That's got to be something that's taught. I've seen a lot of their players use the backboard, even not on just layups, but I mean on they shoot bank shots.
Yeah, absolutely.
Which is kind of almost a lost art. 25 seconds to go. Central down. Kicks it out. Shot up and good. 73-50 now. Ball comes in. Durham has it knocked out of her hands and out of bounds with 12.4 seconds left. I think they've turned on the air conditioning.
I think I feel it.
The officials will be happy. So Braves will throw it in up by 23 now. And one of the Braves players, I think, coming off with may have jammed her finger. I hate when that happens.
Oh, that hurts.
Out front, long 3. Oh, rims out, no good. And rebound's going to go out of bounds. Last touched by McNairy Central with 3.3 to go. Ball comes out front, finds Durham. And she tried to get off a quick 3, just couldn't step into it, and the horn sounds to end this one. Lady Braves get the win by a final score of 73-50, and it was over in the third quarter when they built that 62-37 lead, and Coach emptied the bench there in the fourth quarter. So Lady Braves go to 5-2 on the season, and Michael's got some Spark CPA post-game stats coming up.
Yeah, time to crunch the numbers once again. Brought to you by Spark CPA firm. First of all, for the visiting Lady Bobcats from McNairy Central, 2 players in double figures led by Bailey Shelton. She finishes the night with 16 points, 15 points by Naraja Wade, 5 points for Carly Shelton, 3 points each for Jocelyn Barnes-McGee and Macy Gilbert, and 2 points for Haley Whittemore. For the Lady Braves, 4 players in double digits, led by Meg Moore with 27 points on the night. She had 4 3-pointers. 15 points for Claire Ray off of those 4 3-pointers as well. 12 points for Chloe Gleibel, big night there for the senior. 10 points for Kaisley Timms. 3 points for Maddie Durham. And 1 point for Sophie Northington. And that's your crunching the numbers with Spark CPA firm.
All right, Lady Braves get the win, 73-50. Boys coming up here in about 10 minutes. We're going to send it back to the studio while they warm up. When we come back, we'll have boys action. It's the Braves and McNairy Central in about 10 minutes. You're listening to Braves basketball.
Home Fun 91.
Braves basketball. Girls action in the books. Lady Braves getting win number 5, 73-50. Had a 41-19 lead at the half, kind of cruised in the second half, I'd say.
Yeah, I mean, we just, like you said, we just talked about, man, this is a low-scoring game.
And then
boom. Lady Braves just really, I mean.
Well, and a lot of that is, Claire Ray starts knocking down threes, and you can jump a lead up in a hurry like that.
Well, that's kind of been, and I know Coach Strickland, it's kind of frustrating to him. Lady Braves here lately have been getting that slow start, especially, did it with Starkville, did it with Jackson Southside, and tonight,
some of the teams, though, you can't afford that.
Right. So, but I'm sure he's going to do some things to address that. But for 3 quarters, I mean, it was a whole different team.
All right, so the boys' action coming up here. Waiting on the Braves starters to be introduced. Braves coming in at 2-2 on the season with wins over Belmont and Louisville. and losses to West Point and Olive Branch. So you've beat the teams you're supposed to beat. Well, I don't know. Louisville's kind of one of those. That's a really good win.
Yes.
And then the West Points and the Olive Branches of the world, that's kind of tough.
Well, that's games, again, you play early.
Yep.
You know, and challenge your guys. We got some shade. I thought he hadn't changed. We got the goggles on. With that light, it looked like
he come out in his shades.
Yeah, it looked like DeAndre Mitchell had on sunglasses. I thought, man, I wear my sunglasses at night, Mitchell.
All right, players have been introduced. Braves only playing their 5th game of the season. Here we are in in December. That's just crazy. Braves in the home white. Thank goodness that McNairy Central in the road gold. Not road, not like pretzels.
Gold robes? What'd you say?
We're not talking about the rolled gold pretzels. We're talking about they're in the road gold.
Oh, man, this is not good when the guy keeping the score loses his pencil. Fortunately, I got to back up. Oh, here it is.
All right, we're underway. McNairy Central, and that is still McNutt going to the goal strong. Oh, it rolls off the rim. And Central with the rebound.
Full court pressure there by the Braves.
They break it. Oh, got away. Nope, didn't get away. I was going to say got away with the travel, but a little late whistle, but he caught him. Braves did a good job. They jumped in the passing lane. That forced them to hold up on the pass and take that extra step. No score early on, 30 seconds in.
Half-court man-to-man by the Bobcats.
McNutt in the corner, driving under the goal, kicks it back around. 3 on the way, rims out no good. And the Braves with a great job getting the rebound. That time was I wear my sunglasses at night. Mitchell. See, he's already got a nickname now. And now the basket is put up and in by Clark.
We have lost.
That's what happened when you get cut off. You just lose it. Cooper Clark got the basket for the Braves, and that's it so far. 2-0. Braves with the lead, and now missed shot in the lane and rebounded by McNairy Central.
We had a good broadcast going on there. Too bad nobody didn't hear it.
That's right. I'm just talking away. Central breaks the press, tries to feed it down low, and Clark kicks it into the. That's kind of a mixture of parents and brothers and sisters section. You know, everybody has their section in this place. Sometimes they kind of intermingle.
They do. They cross over.
Yeah, kind of like the retired coaching section now has retired statisticians and people's wives and everything else over there now. That's kind of defeats the purpose. Shot no good. Rebound to take it down by the Braves. Klingen. He gets it up in the lane. Shot no good. Rebound put back up. Rolled across the rim. Missed it again. Klingen on the rebound. Knocks it out of bounds.
Man, we get just 2-0. 6 minutes to go in the first quarter.
Well, Westbrook got like 3 looks at it in the lane. It just kept rolling across the rim. It just would not go. I'm telling you, something on this end. It's a slow start, kind of like we talked about in the girls' game. It'll kick in here in a minute. Pass down low, backing out. Top of the circle. Now give and go down low, and the ball goes out of bounds. Braves get it back.
Just kind of sloppy right now on both ends of the court. I think the Braves can kind of settle down. Still a 2-0 game here with under 6 minutes to go in the first quarter.
We're over 2 minutes in. McNutt down low, Klingen shot up and in.
There we go.
That's almost that play that the Lady Braves are running with Meg, and this time they run it to Eli, and he gets the basket. Here comes a little 1-2-2 pressure.
Yeah, and you got Eli in the front of that thing.
Yeah, that makes it even tougher. Driving down low.
Oh, good steal.
Tried to feed it back out front, stolen away. Westbrook now finds Clark to McNutt. All the way to the goal.
Oh, what a move.
Yeah, he went to the Euro step, got the basket, and there's a timeout on the floor.
Nice job there by
McNairy Central going to take a timeout. 5:16 to go here in quarter number 1. Good start for the Braves as they lead 6-0 back in 30 seconds. Just some Braves basketball.
On Fred 91.
Welcome back to Braves basketball. Braves lead 6-0 here as we approach 5 minutes left in the first quarter. McNairy Central with the ball.
Got to be happy with the Braves defense.
There's a shot up, no good. Klingen tips it out of bounds. I think it's going to stay with Central, though.
It will. Shelton's going to inbound it underneath their own basket here.
The sales service is at a premium in this gym right now. You can get on, but it takes forever for anything to load. 3 ball from the right wing on the way in and out, no good.
Oh,
good
man.
job getting his own rebound, going back up, but his shot's blocked. And then the rebound is picked up by the Braves, Markle. McNutt to the goal, hangs and scores. What a job by
He kind of hit another gear.
Him and Taz have them gears, don't they?
They do.
Here comes the defense. Double teaming the ball. They pass out of it. Throw it in the corner. 3 on the way. It's an air ball, and Markle with the rebound. Up to McNutt again. He's got Hang, couldn't score. Had Cooper Clark with him, but he decided to take the shot.
Oh, yeah. Markle's going to get called for a block on the far sideline over there. Second team foul on the Braves. And it looks like Noah Cutshaw is going to come in for who sit down.
That's Westbrook.
Westbrook,
Go down,
okay.
yeah. Ball comes to the back. Boy, that's dangerous when you're standing like you can. If you catch the ball and your momentum carries you over, you're going to get a backcourt call right there. That makes you nervous for them, and that's not even your team.
Ooh, near steal there by Markle.
Ball in the left wing. Now give and go down low. Kick it back out for a 3. On the way. Rims out no good. McNairy Central with the rebound. Goes back up. Can't get it to go. Good job by Klingon. Made him alter the shot. McNutt with the rebound. He's going coast to coast and lays it in and draws the foul.
Man, a fingertip roll right over the front of the rim.
He could have dunked it, I think.
By Kason McNutt.
Of course, if he dunked it, he probably wouldn't have got fouled. Braves are up 10-0 here as we're past halfway point of this first quarter.
Man. Kason McNutt's got 6 of those 10.
He is, we've watched Kason for several years now, and he is playing especially fast tonight.
Right.
11-0 now is the free throw brought to you by Boys Honkler State Farm from McNutt. And they double team the ball. They have to throw it off of McNutt.
It's really impressive. The Braves' defensive intensity, it seems just to come out of the gate really strong.
They go to the corner. Baseline jumper on the way. Rims out no good. Rebound to Clark, and he almost threw it away. Good job by Markle to save it in. In the corner, Markle gonna fire up a 3. Good.
Ooh. Paxton Markle with the tray from the corner.
Ball comes in. It is 14-0. What a start from the Braves. And there's a
I thought that was clean.
It looked like
clean
that
block.
was, yeah. They're going to call a foul on a shot, but man, that sure did look good.
They're going to get Cooper Clark for his first. That's going to send somebody I don't have on the roster, number 24, to the line.
Free throw on the way, no good.
Tell you what, the Bobcats, the Braves are playing really good defense, but the Bobcats as a team are just cold.
Yeah, it's almost like it's contagious.
Right.
Free throw. Good.
Yeah,
they're on the board.
I don't know
7 minutes, or not 7, 5 minutes into this quarter, they get on the board with a State Farm, Boys Hockey State Farm free throw. The Braves up 14-1, 2:45 to go first quarter. Clark driving, loses the ball, lost it again, and finally picked up by the Bobcats. Two and a half to go, driving down the lane, and a charge. Kason McNutt draws the charge.
I think they're going to get Shelton on that.
Good job by the Braves senior to step in there and draw the charge. First foul on Shelton. Not Shelton, I'm sorry.
It is Shelton, number 15, yeah.
Oh, so they both got, brother and sister got the same, they use the same number, don't they? Well, that's confusing. Oh, there's a steal. Braves throw it away, going all the way to the goal, and they miss the shot. Klingon, I think, with a little intimidation, and now they get their first basket of the game.
By somebody who's, I don't
6
have on the
minutes
roster.
in.
Number 12.
I told you it's probably going to be bad. 14-3, Braves the lead, under 2 to go, first quarter.
Yeah, we got 2 places we look for rosters, SB Live and Max Preps, and that's the only thing we got to go on. If it ain't there, coaches don't update it, we can't call it right.
Yep, that's it. And I've even gone to school websites. They don't even put them on the school's website. 3 from the corner by Markle, no good. Rebounded to the Bobcats. Bobcats trying to get on a run here. They've got their first 3 points, and now they're going to get, I think they're going to get Noah Cutshaw with a blocking foul.
It is on Cutshaw, his first.
Only the
team
second.
Fourth.
Yeah, only the fourth, I'd say. It's the 4th team foul on the Braves, but still got a minute 33 to go here in the quarter. Ball comes out front. Now the right wing. Looking. Pass down low is going to go off the hands of the Bobcat player and go into the Braves dancers.
You know what you're going to call that section?
The dancer section. The Braves up the floor. Westbrook to McNutt. Casey now feeds it out. Markle. Back to Westbrook. 3 on the way by Westbrook. Good, no good. Clark with the rebound. Feeds it out. Markle. Now to McNutt. 3 on the way. No good. Cooper again with the rebound. Markle shot good.
Tell you what, Cooper Clark was cleaning the glass, was he not?
He was. It was just one rebound after another. He could get a triple-double, just one trip down the floor.
And we got a timeout by McNairy Central, I believe.
No, we got a timeout for the Braves.
Oh, Braves called timeout. Okay.
Coach Parsons not happy about something. We'll keep it right here. Just a 30-second timeout. Only got 48.9 to go, so we'll get the break in at the quarter break. You know, you'd think if he's up 16-3, you wouldn't be griping, would you?
For Friday night, Braves will be at home first division game. Lady Braves and Braves will be facing North Pontotoc this Friday night.
We can come out and join us. It'll be should be a good crowd for a Friday night. I think it's also the Christmas parade too, is it not?
Oh, is it?
I think so.
That would make sense.
Oh, yeah, it's usually that first Friday in December. Bobcats bringing it up with 42 seconds to go. Braves double team the ball. Head our way. That always makes you nervous. You just don't know if they're going to pull up or not. Shot up and in. Oh, that's a tough shot. Basket good by Jackson Allen.
Yeah, that was a little fingertip roll hook shot.
16-5 now. Braves going to clear the floor for Kaysen. See if he's going to try and take his man to the goal here for the last shot. 14 seconds. He's just dribbling off out front. They're not guarding him close enough to start the 5-second count. Now they're going to fire up a 3 ball. No good. I don't know if that's what Coach wanted or not because he had him clearing the floor. Give and go. Down. Shot is
and a charge.
Yeah, that's going to wave off the basket.
Going to go against Shelton again, his second.
So 0.8 seconds to go here in the quarter. Shot at the buzzer. Ooh, that was just a good job of getting the shot off.
Right.
0.8 seconds.
Absolutely.
Left. And the horn sounds to end the first quarter. Braves lead here at the end of one by a score of 16-5. We'll pause for 1 minute. We'll come back with second quarter action. This is Braves basketball.
On for 91.
Welcome back to Braves basketball. 1 quarter in the book.
Kaysen McNutt.
Yeah, getting his 1,000th point.
Recognize that young man for 1,000 points. That's always good to see. I mean, you know, we've got to see several of these over the years.
We've yet to see the 2,000 point, but we're going to see it.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I know. It happened before we were broadcasting.
Yeah,
I think Tyler Pritchard back in 2009 or so had 2,300.
Not in the same year.
No, not the same year, the career. Yeah, that would be. He'd be in the NBA right now.
Yeah, that's right. Tyler in the NBA.
Yeah.
All right, Braves with the ball.
Like 80 points a game, man.
Yeah, he had 2,300 back in 2009. I'm like, really? Was he averaging 100 a game? Was he Wilt Chamberlain?
I don't know who got that for the Braves.
7:35 to go. Braves up by 13 now, 18-5. Oh, hang shot blocked out of there by Mitchell. Gets it ahead. Braves slow it down. Feeds the 1,000-point man over in the left wing. Like a superhero.
It is.
Shot up and rolls across the rim. No good. Mitchell fighting for the rebound. Is going to go off the Bobcats and go out of bounds.
Yeah, good job there by Mitchell. Getting in there battling around and actually.
Nobody knows. Yeah. So we missed a basket and we saw the basket, but not who scored it. And there's a shot by Klingen up, and he got fouled from behind.
Yeah, he was going up for the two-handed slam, got undercut. Basket didn't go, but he got fouled. And he'll go to the line. Shoot two.
I think it was either Westbrook or Clark that got that two-pointer. I'm going to say it was Clark because it was down low. Westbrook's been out front. So,
well, we're going to give it to Clark, and
he deserves it.
He deserves it.
Anybody can wear pink shoes, gets an extra basket.
If it's the benefit of the doubt call, you get the man with the pink shoes.
Look, after you got Clark and Klingen standing there. One of them's got baby blue, one of them's got pink. It's like they're predicting who's having what baby.
It's a reveal.
It is. It's a pretty good idea. There's people at home right now going, that's a good idea. Somebody's going to pull that off. We'll see a baby reveal for the season's over. Braves get the rebound. Bobcats get the rebound. Rebound, boy. That's about as close to backcourt as a fella can come right there without actually going backcourt. There's a three ball on the way, no good. Mitchell with the rebound. Gets it up. Westbrook slows down. Cross court. Clark back out. Westbrook now to Mitchell baseline. McNutt to say he slows it down. Now to Westbrook. He's got Klingen running off a screen. Tries to feed Mitchell. He loses it. Now he's got a backdoor pass. McNutt pull-up jumper on the way. Rims out no good.
Clark
rebounding machine lays it. See, that's what I think he did a while ago.
Cooper Clark.
See, that basket was worth 4 right there.
He is owning the boards tonight.
21-5 now for the Braves. And a shot up and in as they get the ball down inside, 21-7. Braves slow it down. Westbrook walks it up now into the front court. Now goes off a high ball screen, drives baseline, going to take it all the way to the goal. Shot good.
A little running one-hander.
He picked up a couple of screens on the way, and he just kept following around and took the baseline, got the basket. Now the Broyles force a turnover. Mitchell now to Westbrook. Dump down low. Mitchell shot up. Boy, wow. When he gets position and he can use that backboard, he's deadly. And we got another timeout as the Braves are pouring it on right now as they lead 25-7 here with still 5:19 to go in the first half. We got timeout on the floor. We'll pause with them back in 1 minute. Here's some Braves basketball.
On 591.
Welcome back to Tishomingo County Braves basketball. Coming out of the break, a basket by the Bobcats cuts the lead back down to 25-9 now. Backdoor pass, Klingen up and scores.
Tell you what, that cut is just killing McNairy Central right now.
Well, yeah, he's so tall, too. Yeah. He's got such a wide wingspan, His reach is so good that they can lead him before he gets where he's going.
Yeah.
And then his momentum, he just takes it all the way up to the glass. And then the Braves come out pressing the ball now. A little three-quarter court trap. Drops down into a trap, and that forces the turnover. Sometimes it's not the steal you make, it's what you force them to do.
Yeah, you're kind of forcing them to hurry up their offense, and they do things faster than they want to.
So that pass goes out of bounds. Braves get it back. Up 27-9. Klingen, right wing. Now feeds Clark. Pass down low to McNutt. Backdoor cut. Shot up. Rolls across and in. Got the touch right there, did Casey.
Yeah, just good ball movement. I love the offense that the Braves are running, and the D.
Yep, steal. McNutt hangs and scores. What a shot that was. And it's 31-9. The Braves pouring it on here
11 points for McNutt.
Oh, and there's a tough shot, but it rolls across the rim. Klingen with the rebound, gets it up to Westbrook. Feeds in the corner. Markle wanted a three, draws a double team, feeds it back out. Westbrook steps inside of a floater and lays it in. Boy,
man,
Braves are on fire right now.
got to be shooting about 70% from the field.
They're inventing shots that are going in. Quickly up the floor. Braves do a good job getting back defensively for sure. All the way up, shot, bank, no good. Rebound taken by Markle. Ahead, McNutt to the goal, hangs and scores again. Can you have a running clock in the second quarter?
Yeah, we've seen it before, have we not?
We may be seeing it here in a minute. When you get up 35, right?
It is 35.
That's 30. There's a steal going all the way to goal. They have good by Westbrook. It's 37-9 now. And I think the Bobcats just ran out of timeouts.
They've used them all.
Hey, calling another one. This is just a 30-second timeout. So we'll keep it right here, and I'll thank the sponsors myself. How about that? Boys Encore State Farm in Iuka. It sponsors all of our free throws and our full court press show, which we will have coming up at halftime of this game right here. We'll have Lady Braves head coach, Coach John Strickland, will join us after the big win they got tonight. And
we're looking for him. I don't see him.
We'll talk to Coach Strickland too about the schedule of games they've played, and playing the tougher opponents. And I'm sure he's going to say, like most coaches say, we should have won those games.
Yeah.
But we'll have that coming up at halftime. Also, Sparks CPA Firm, they sponsor our halftime and post-game stats that Michael brings to us. Cobbs and Associates, Nick's Towing LLC, West Franklin, our First Franklin Financial of Iuka, Williams Service Center, Carly Carmen, attorney at law, Tishomingo Connect, Sean Phelps, Modern Woodman Fraternal Financial, and Iuka Animal Clinic. Yeah, while you're doing the stats, I might have to go run Coach down.
Oh, yeah, I may have to go to his house because I don't even see him.
Well, he's probably in his office.
Yeah.
But we'll find him. Once we get done with this half, I'll go track him down while Michael brings you the numbers.
Well, once we get through this half.
The first half.
I thought that's when we're talking to him.
Yeah, so once we get, I'll go find him once we get through this first half. Don't confuse me.
Don't tell him to bring a chair with him.
Well, I tried to get Coach Grover to bring a chair, and he said, I'll just kneel. Coach Strickland's like us. He's too old for kneeling. All right, so 37-9, Braves with a 29-point lead and the ball. Or check out, 28-point lead in the ball. Westbrook in the left wing. Now feeds right wing. Clark looking for a screen, doesn't get it. Now they pass down low, Klingen in the lane, hangs and gets fouled.
Yeah, he got one of them triple foulers there. He got hit several times.
That means he gets 6 free throws.
Yeah. He'll go to the line for 2 shots as Eli Klingen.
Again, free throws brought to you by Boys Hollingsworth State Farm in Iuka, and the first one is good. Nothing better than a big man can shoot free throws.
That's it. He's 2 for 3 tonight. Got 6 points.
With this free throw right here, which is good. The Braves now up by 30.
Wow.
39-9.
That's how you take kind of the wind out of a team, isn't it?
Absolutely. That takes the wind out of the fans and the team and the broadcasters and everybody else.
And my pencil, I'm running out of lead.
3 on the way, top of the circle, rims out no good. Rebound is going to be knocked out of bounds by McNairy Central B Braves basketball. Still 2:02 to go here in the first half.
Braves kind of slowing it down, going to milk this clock a little bit.
Yeah, when you're up by 30, you can do that.
Yeah.
Minute 54 to go, first half. Mitchell, backdoor pass, Klingen wide open.
Wow, how many times have we seen that tonight?
How do you lose a guy that's like 6'6"? I mean, you just lost him. That's kind of like losing a wide receiver. Like both defenders looked at each other and nobody had him. Pump fake, driving baseline, shot, no good, but Mitchell's going to get called for the foul. Just missed the block.
Yeah, beat DeAndre's first. Team first this second quarter.
Markle going to come back in after this first free throw. First free throw, rims out no good. Boy, I tell you, when you have him days, just nothing's going in right now.
McNairy's been about as cold as you can be as a team.
41-9.
See, Mitchell came out. Who came in?
Markle came back in, yeah. And they hit the next one. So the free throw is brought to you by Boys Hollingsworth State Farm and Iuka. The Braves up by 31 now, 41-10. Still a minute 25 to go here in the first half. Klingen going all the way to the goal, slams it home. Eli Klingen, they came out and played him. Now that'll get the student section going. I mean, that's not a just barely dunk it. That's a two-handed hang on the rim a little bit. Get the crowd into it kind of a dunk. Baseline drive. He's cut off, goes to reverse layup, won't go, gets his own rebound, puts it back up and in, and draws the foul.
I think they're going to get Markle with that one, aren't they?
It looked like Cooper. I think Clark. Cooper? Let's see. Let's wait on and see if we put on board. I think Clark's the one that's going to probably get hit with that.
It is, yeah. It is Clark, his second.
First free throw, no good. Only free throw, so he got the basket. And then Clark's going to be fouled from behind. So it'll be Braves basketball. That's 4 fouls now on the Bobcats. Braves will go into the bonus next foul, but we're already under a minute to go here in the half. 3 ball on the way, no good. And rebounded on the far sideline by McNairy Central. 35 seconds to go here in the half. 43-12, 31-point lead. Driving all the way to go, lost the ball, got it back. That should have been walking. I don't think nobody touched it
or not.
Backing his way in. Force it out, back to the right wing. Markle comes out, plays the ball, but good move as Jackson Allen takes him strong to the goal, and then the Braves. I couldn't see what
I think he walked across the
stepped across the
baseline before he got the ball in. So
the Braves give him another chance to score here. 43-14. Ball comes in good hands that time, but it goes right to a McNairy Central player. Student section with a fake count trying to get him to shoot. And then nonetheless, he takes it to the goal and gets the layup. 43-16 now. And the shot at the buzzer on the way is no good, and that's going to end the first half. So the Braves led 16-5 at the end of the first quarter, and they lead here at the halftime by a score of 43-16 as Michael doubles up here. We're going to be joined by Coach Strickland. Let me get his headphones and everything here.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and talk about the first half stats. I'm just going to do TC because we had so many numbers for so many players for McNair Central that we didn't have numbers for, so it's kind of hard to do that. But for the Braves, one player in double figures leading the way at the halftime. Casey McNutt, he had 13, 11 points for Eli Klingon, 6 points each for Cooper Clark and Bryson Westbrook, and 2 points for Cadence Lozano.
So the Braves lead here after a big first half, 43-16. And we're joined by Coach John Strickland after the Lady Braves got win number 5 on the season. And Coach, first time we've got to talk to you on the air, so welcome back home. Basically, it's a homecoming for you.
Yeah, it is, and I appreciate y'all having me. Appreciate what y'all do, and on cold nights like this, a lot of folks that are really glad that there's an alternative way to listen to the ball game.
Oh, well, so we were talking about this before we came on. That the losses that you have this year. I mean, wins are wins, but losses in this case have been, I think, more important than the wins we've got this year just because of who you've had to play.
Yeah, I tried to hope people understand that we're playing the most difficult schedule in the history of the state. That was even Saturday, a guy who's covered basketball in the state of Mississippi and is one of the prominent high school girls basketball reporters. He said, guys, this is the toughest schedule anybody's ever played. And he paid us a really big compliment in getting beat. He said, this is probably the most physical and the toughest that I've ever seen the Lady Braves play. And that's not saying they haven't played tough and physical before, but he said consistently playing tough and physical. And that's what you got to do when you get to Jackson, because when you play Choctaw and those people, they're going to play physical, and it's going to be called differently. We will. I tried to tell somebody this. I said, you just played a kid that is probably getting $1 million from New Balance because she's on a deal. Mm-hmm. That she's a Caitlin Clark, she's a Sabrina Ionescu, Asia Wilson at the same age,
right?
Because she's the #1 player in the country, and and she proved it the other day. 6'1", about 175 pounds. And I called them today because I told them, guys, we want you to come to Tishomingo County. We want y'all to come play us next year in our gym. So hopefully we can work that out.
That'll be good,
and do it here.
Those 2 games that you lost against Starkville and University of Jackson South. kind of dug yourself in the hole a little bit the first quarter. But what what really impressed me watching those games is the resiliency of your girls. Could have folded the tent, you know what I mean? Things wasn't going right, but in both of those games, fought back. Had a chance to win both of them, toward the end. And I think, if you had another minute or two of regulation, you probably would have won those games.
Yeah, I told somebody, I said, my biggest fear going to the game on Saturdays, and same thing with Starkville. Starkville, that was their 4th or 5th game.
Yeah.
It was our 2nd game, and we hadn't played in 7 days. Then we go when we played USJ on Saturday, and we hadn't played in 7 days. Well, that was their 7th or 8th game, and they had played on Tuesday and the previous Saturday. So it's hard to get in a rhythm. And my biggest fear is that we would come out slow. But, I'll give it to our kids. Hey, they didn't hang their heads. They fought. We got in at halftime and just talked about, it's more about the fact of not making just a few adjustments defensively, but, fighting through some things, adjusting to how the ball game was being called. And let's be more on the attack. And I thought, we did. And the ball game's tied. We missed a wide open layup.
Yeah.
And then we missed 5 free throws in the last 2 minutes.
Right. Which that hardly ever happens.
Yeah. And that was the thing, because I always felt like if we ever got ahead,
yeah, the
pressure is now on them. And but our kids fought. Even tonight, we kind of got off a little bit slow start defensively. And they tried to muddy the game up. Again, tonight was a really physical basketball game. But I really liked after the first quarter, I said, guys, we've given up way too many points. I said, we're not, being solid on some things. We're shooting the ball really quick and not taking good shots. And then all of a sudden, hey, we go on a run. But what I was most proud of, last year we played them. And I'll say we because, I'm a Tishomingo County Brave. Last year we got about 18 or 20, and then all of a sudden they'd cut it to 4 in the fourth quarter, and that was what we said, listen, we've got it about 25. I either wanted it 25 at the end or 30.
Right.
And so I was really pleased that we kept playing, came out and played second half.
Division play, obviously kind of kicked that off this Friday night against North Palm. When you look at, what's your message to your girls as you head into a lot of your games now being division games as you move forward?
Well, that's the most important thing because of seeding.
Yeah.
And so our focus will go. We have a big game Saturday. Play Lauderdale County. They were 34-1 last year, 4A state champions. They're a traditional state champion in Alabama. That game is important, but it's not important relative to where we want to be at. So our focus tomorrow will come in and start working on North Pontotoc. Really hit it really hard Thursday. And I tell them, hey, you got to play the game that's in front of you. You can't play the next game. And it's the same thing now. I talked to a couple kids tonight, and I said, guys, here's what we got to change. When you make a mistake and, when Coach gets on to you a little bit, you got to flush it and you got to play the next play. And that's something that, when I got here, I kind of noticed sometimes we hang our heads when we make a mistake and it carries over in the next play, the next possession, next shot. And so I think collectively we've done a better job with that. Individually, we got to be a little bit better with that. But, you want to be a 1 seed. Going into once you come out of division, going into division tournament, and it is here and playing at home. It's important to have that bye because it gives you an extra day to prepare.
Right. For. Yeah, we like the home division tournaments. We like those a lot.
Yeah, that's a plus because I had to drive 3 hours to play in one a year ago, or excuse me, 2 years ago I drove 3 hours. Last year I drove 2 hours, and so it's a whole lot nicer when you can sleep. In your own bed, sleep in as long as you want to, and get up and get here.
Yeah, and then also only having 5 teams in the division instead of 6.
Yeah,
is another benefit.
Yeah, it is. It definitely is because somebody's going to get get a bye, and hopefully it's us, and that road starts Friday night.
Coach, when you look at this team, look at the stats, of course you got Meg. Meg's going to get her points, right? But you've also had other players. I mean, you're not just a one-headed monster, right? I mean, you got other players that step up. Claire Ray has just come alive shooting the ball, and I know you said preseason, look, I want you shooting the ball more.
Yes.
And she has really proven the fact that she is she's a point guard that can nail it from long range.
Guys, here's the thing, buddy. When I got here and she was on the gun, and she took 300 threes, and she made 86% of them. So y'all let you do the math how many that is.
That's been too long.
It's been too long, and I don't teach math. But I can tell you this, in one spot, she shot 50, and she was 48 of 50 from the wing. And I called a college coach, and I said, listen, there's kids you need to be looking at. And I said, she just made 86% on 300 threes. And I know the coach kind of was like, but I took a picture of it. And I sent it to her. She goes, "Oh my Lord, you're being serious." I said, "Yeah, I'm never going to be dishonest about it." And I said, and brought a real good friend of mine who's a really, really good coach in Georgia over here one day to watch practice, kind of watch what we do and kind of evaluate it. And and he said, "Coach, I can't believe how well she shoots the ball." And he said, "Well, she averaged about 20 a game last year." I said, "She averaged 4 or 5." And I said, "She got to shoot more." So, she's got the green light. And again, tonight's an example.
Yeah.
It makes us better because it opens up the floor more. I think Chloe had 12 tonight.
Yep.
So Meg's going to get hers. You're right.
Yeah.
But I think, you see, I think we got a little bit more balance.
Absolutely.
And the coach from USJ said Saturday, he said, "Coach," he said, "I'm going to tell you something." He said, "Man, you're a daggone point guard." He said, we started watching film, and we watched film from last year and this summer, and he said, and all of a sudden, he said, he said, 14 can really shoot the basketball. And I said, "Yeah." I said, we're going to let her shoot it, and you see her confidence is rising. And so we've got some sets and some looks. We did a really good job. In particular, we came back out that third quarter, made about 4 passes that went all the way around the perimeter, and the defense didn't rotate time. And we had said that if we can swing it, they've got to come off the back end, not going to get there, and Claire got to knock it down. And so we give her a little nickname all day, Claire Ray. And so we're hoping that sticks and carries out throughout the season.
This team is there's not a lot of teams that 5 play. You can get double figures from any 5 that start on the floor at any night.
Yeah, and that makes it a lot harder to guard. I used to have a rule: if you got 2 that can score double figures, you can win basketball games. You got 3, you can win a lot. You got 4, you can win. You have a chance to win them all. So we got a chance every time we go on the floor to win a basketball. Now the schedule, schedule's going to be is difficult to manage, but. If you keep fighting, you're going to be in every basketball.
Absolutely.
Yeah, because you could actually end up with as many losses this year you've had the last 2-3 years combined and still be a better team, and it pay off when it needs to.
Yeah, I can be honest with you. The only game I'm worried about losing is that last one. I don't care about record. I care about winning that last basketball game.
Coach, appreciate it, bud.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
We'll be talking
what y'all do.
before the season's over. All right, big game for the Braves so far in the first half as they lead 43-16, and good interview there with Coach
by Coach John Strickland, Lady Braves. Man, the guy knows his stuff.
All right, Braves will start. Let's see. It's going to be Bobcats basketball to start. 43-16. This may be, I tell you, it's been a while since we've had this kind of lead.
Yes.
Here comes the Braves double team. They dribble out of it. Give it up down low. Nowhere to go. McNutt playing the basketball. Dump. Now they come back out. Swinging out left wing. Now back to the right wing. Now back to the left wing.
We got to think the coach.
I had more names for these players.
Yeah. You got to think Coach Parsons' message at halftime is, look, let's finish. Let's finish this game strong.
Let's keep it here.
Yeah.
Boy, this is one of them kind of possessions where a shot clock would have been nice. Long 3 on the way, no good. Clark with the rebound.
Well, good defense. The Braves like, hey, just run some time off his clock, right? So,
ball in the corner. McNutt has a 3 if he wants it. Passes it up. Now off the dribble. He's going to try and take his man one-on-one. Here comes the ball screen. He's just dribbling off time, too. Now leaves his man on the floor. Across to Westbrook.
Braves being very patient.
Clinging. Yeah, you can be patient when you're up this kind of lead. That's almost like going into a 4 corners. Now McNutt's going to go strong to the goal. Didn't get the shot off. Mitchell with the rebound gives it back to McNutt. Pull up in the lane. Short. Clinging again with the rebound. Shot good. And he's fouled.
Man, boy, the Braves had 4 offensive rebounds right there, and it paid off by getting the bucket and the foul as Eli Klingen's going to go to the line.
So Eli at the line with 1 shot. Try to get the 3 the old-fashioned way. Free throw on the way. Good. So he gets the 3-point play, and it is 46-16 and back to a 30-point lead.
14 points for Klingen. What grade's he in?
Let's see. He is just
sophomore.
I think he may be a junior. It's not listed on my roster, so I'm not sure.
I think we got a foul on the Braves here.
It starts to run together. You watch these kids, and you can't remember if they were playing varsity or JV. Because we've seen them been playing both for so long.
Mitchell's going to get that foul, be his 3rd.
And going to the free throw line. The Bobcats' first free throw on the way is good. Free throws brought to you by Boyce Hollingsworth State Farm in Iuka, as Mitchell's going to go out. Markle's going to come back in. Next free throw. Rims out, no good. And there's that man, Clark.
Clark is a rebounding machine. Oh, what a look.
Yep.
Oh, and he walked.
And he walked. Yep. He should have took the shot, took that extra step.
Yeah, good pass there by McNutt, but kind of a too good of a pass. It's caused Markle to, we kind of expected it, and he traveled.
Here comes the press. They throw over the top. Good job by the Braves to get back and force the Bobcats to take it out near half court. Now there's just, I think, Clark's going to get it. It was getting a little,
he kind of
shovey in there and
kind of hip checked him a little bit there.
Third foul now on Clark.
You got 3 on Clark, 3 on Mitchell.
That's probably 2 of your 3 best rebounders.
Yeah.
Ball comes out left wing. 2 minutes into this third quarter.
This man-to-man defense by the Braves, tough.
Cross court, that's a good look. Baseline jumper, no good. They get their own rebound. Braves just sit there and looked at the ball. Nobody went for it. And the Bobcats get the rebound and the putback and cut the lead to 46-19.
Braves going to go with a 1-4 high set here on offense.
McNutt now feeds.
There it is.
Go. Oh.
Yeah, he went 1-4 high, and he tried to make that pass to the right side and get that player at the free throw line to cut down. Had it wide open, just got tipped away at the last minute.
The Braves will throw it in from the baseline. Comes in down low. That's out. Not a good pass. Tried to bounce pass, and the steal by McNairy Central. So drive baseline, cut off. Now back out, top of the circle. Swings to the right wing. 1 to 3, gives it up, going to the goal, hangs, shot, good. Boy, that's a tough shot right there.
Like a fadeaway one-hander.
And now the Braves are going to take a timeout.
Yeah, I think Parsons kind of like that last several sequences down the court. He wants to make some adjustments here.
5:14 to go here in quarter number 3, 46-21. Braves with the lead back in 30 seconds. Just in Braves basketball.
On front 91.
Braves with the lead, timeout. Again, we want to thank Coach Strickland for joining us during the full court press at halftime here of the boys' game, and good stuff from Coach Strickland.
Good stuff, man. You get to see things from his eyes, and you see kind of what the vision is, what the team is shooting for, and all their concentration right now, like you said, winning that last game.
Braves down the floor, shot. He's pulled down. His ball was knocked out of his hands. That was Cutshaw. Now they double team the ball, give it up down in the paint. Shot forced out. I tell you what, he is making 20. I wish I knew who he was, but he is making some 24 there, is making some tough shots.
McNairy's kind of dug in this lead a little bit. Still a big lead, but not as big as it was.
Yeah, it was 30. Now it's back down to 23, and there's another steal. Shot no good. Tip no good. They get the rebound. It's like that took them a half to get going. Baseline jumper, good again. Coach Parsons has the "this is not what I'm talking about" guys look coming out of the timeout. A little bit of the token pressure is bothering them a little bit.
It is.
They've been outscored 9-3 to start this third quarter.
And hats off to McNairy for coming out.
There's a three on the way. Has got
one of them
cut shot leading. There's not a Cutshaw can't shoot a 3.
That's right. And we got a timeout.
So timeout on the floor.
60 seconds.
Yeah, so we'll pause with them. 49-25, Lady Braves. We talked to Coach. Braves lead by 24 back in 1 minute. Here's some Braves basketball.
On front 91.
49-25 as we're about halfway through this third quarter.
We have another malfunction.
No, it was my bad.
Oh, you're bad.
My bad. When they tell you they'll be right back and you forget and you send it to commercial, that's my bad. All right, coming out of the timeout will be McNairy Central basketball. Again, a reminder that Friday night back here at Tishomingo County High School, first division game of the year, North Pontotoc. Been a while since we played North Pontotoc.
It's been a while.
You know, every 2 years, division teams change, and it's been a while since North Pontotoc. And
I think it's been back like since the Mar Nunley days, right?
One back from that. Remember, that's where we went and played where they couldn't figure out how to stop us. You said you got 5 outside and then you got 45 inside. Remember that the coach was talking about all those, shooting from outside and inside. So it's been a little while, and that the coaching regime down there has changed. So
good
there's
block.
a shot in the lane, blocked. Another and it goes up strong. I think that should have been a jump ball, but they're going to call a foul.
Yeah, they're going to call a foul. Eli Klingon.
I think they may have got Markle.
Oh, they did.
They didn't even get Markle. They got McNutt.
Must have been from the backside there.
I didn't even see Casey being close to play. Free throw on the way. Good. Free throws brought to you by Boyd Farnsworth State Farm. Next one. That one rims out, no good. And rebound to Markle. A good rebound by Paxton. Here comes the pressure. Cutshaw. That should have been a foul. He's getting rolled off the ball. Getting bodied.
Yeah.
So the ball ends up going out of bounds off of McNairy Central B Braves basketball with 3:01 to go here in the third. Couple of screens, ball comes in, now back to McNutt. Off the dribble, all the way to go. Now he hangs it out. Westbrook, 3 on the way, no good. And the rebound controlled by the Bobcats. They feed it way up the floor quickly. Braves do a good job to get back defensively. Keep him from getting the easy layup. And now give down low. Good job by the Braves to get a hand on the ball. And Markle comes out with it. Up to McNutt, and he is fouled.
Yeah, right here at half court, right in front of us.
Yeah, that's the kind of fouls that drives coaches crazy. You're so far away from the basket. You got 4 defenders behind you to help you. Don't foul out there. Now, this will be even worse if you start fouling in the backcourt. McNutt feeds in the front court. Now back out, Westbrook. Gives it back up. There's McNutt. They leave the middle of the floor open. Oh, he had a lob to Klingon. He tried to tip it in. I think he was too far into the goal. And I think Coach Parsons just wanted him to shoot the ball. And that's a 4-point play. We lose the basket on one end, and they get the basket on the other. 49-28. The lead down to 21.
Yeah, they're
been a good third quarter here for the Bobcats.
Slowly chipping away at it.
Markle now back out. Westbrook to McNutt in the corner. There's another 3. Oh, he knocks down another one. Noah Cutshaw.
His second 3 of the night.
That's a pretty shot, too.
It is.
Noah's keeping us, I wouldn't say keeping us in the game, but he's about the only one scoring right now in the third quarter. And now there's a loose ball after the missed shot. It's going to go off the Bobcats and go out of bounds. The Braves have scored 9 points in this quarter, and Noah's got 6.
There you go.
Down the lane, McNutt lays it in.
Man, he just took it from half court.
Just like that, the lead's back to where it was almost. Braves have only been scored, it's a 12-11 in the game now in the third quarter. Only been outscored by 1. Long 3 on the way, no good. And rebound picked up by Klingon, who kicked it, and then picked up by the Bobcats going the other way. Up for a right wing 3 on the way, rims out no good. Long rebound to Cutshaw. Put Noah back down in this corner again. Noah, step over shot, no good. Had the ball knocked loose, did a good job of recovering the ball. There he is. Feed him in the corner. Oh, got good job back defensively. So the Braves take it right down the lane, and the layup is good by Westbrook. Good job by Cutshaw.
Absolutely.
He drew the defender to him, which allowed the lane to open up for Westbrook. He got the easy basket.
They had to respect his shot from the corner. Had to come out on it.
Good basketball IQ. Ball into the corner. Come out to play it. Braves, I think Parsons may have challenged him to turn up the defensive pressure a little bit. And I know it's just human nature when you go up by 30-something points to kind of slack off.
Yeah, absolutely.
So they'll throw it in. Braves with some substitutions coming in. They have brought in Taylor, and there's a shot and good by the Bobcats. That makes it 56-30 lead back down to 26. McNutt all the way to the goal. Step over layup. Good. He's developed a great finger roll, has he not?
Like Taylor and Dylan Robinson come in for the break.
Yeah. And the horn sounds to end the third quarter. 58-30 lead back up to 28 here at the end of 3. We'll pause for 1 minute. We'll come back with fourth quarter action. This is Braves basketball.
On Fun 91.
Welcome back to Braves basketball. 3 quarters in the book. Braves still comfortably up 58-30. And they'll have the ball starting the fourth quarter here. Eli Kling will throw it in right here in front of us. Comes in the back court. Off the dribble. Feeding the corner. Westbrook now dunks down low. Eli kicks it out. Open 3 on the way. Good. There's that man again. Cooper Clark.
Cooper Clark dominating the boards and hitting the threes.
That's right. That's the All-American.
9 points for the young man.
Steal by Mitchell, but he couldn't stay in bounds. Boy, Coach Parsons would have been a foot out on that floor. He got run over.
He would have got pancaked.
And you don't recover. If Mitchell runs you over, you're not recovering like tomorrow.
He kind of has that linebacker body building.
He does. So the ball goes back over to McNairy Central. Left wing, drive down the lane, goes to their left hand, scoop shot, good. They have played a much better second half.
Absolutely.
Than they did the first half. There's a steal right there. Going the other way to the goal, strong. Left hand layup, no good. Mitchell with a rebound and a blocking foul. Boy, that was a late whistle.
What?
Oh.
They called that like 5 seconds after the play.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, we've already got the rebound, and they called a blocking foul. That's unusual.
Maybe his pee stuck in his whistle.
Don't you hate when that happens?
Yeah, you know. First free throw on the way, good. It's kind of like, football official. Well, I couldn't get the flag out. Well, I couldn't get the whistle to work. Next free throw, good. Pair of boys Hollingsworth starting for him free throws. Cuts the lead back down to 26 again. Pressure in the backcourt. Klingen gets it up to McNutt. Kaysen slows it down. Now feeds Mitchell. Turnaround shot, strong move by the big man. He gets fouled.
Yeah, good. Like you said, good strong move there by DeAndre Mitchell drawing the foul. Be on the floor, I think. Yeah.
DeAndre, he got like the James Worthy look.
He does.
With those goggles. Ball on the right wing. Now he comes out, sets a high ball screen. Man wide open, Westbrook. They all paid attention to the ball screen and left Westbrook wide open under the goal. What a pass by McNutt to find him for the easy layup. Runner is no good. McNutt rebounded, draws a double team, throws over the top, gets it to Mitchell. DeAndre. What did he call travel?
Yeah.
In theory, that was probably a pretty good Euro. You know what? Now he could have called charging.
Right,
but
yeah.
I don't know about the travel.
Even DeAndre's kind of
laughing about
that. Like, I really don't know what that was.
That was long enough to actually skip across Europe.
That would have been a walk. There it is.
And that's what it is.
Against the Bobcats to be Braves basketball.
Braves be looking to go back up by 30 here with the possession right now. 62-34. Still 6:10 to go. Braves looking to go back over 500 for the season, win number 3. They've only played 4 games. Just like we heard Coach Strickland talking about, it's hard to get team in rhythm.
Yeah.
You're just not getting to play. Kind of a Braves with probably not the most.
Yeah, that long.
Let's call it a lazy pass. How about that?
Long cross-court pass, kind of hung up in the air.
Didn't have enough juice on it.
Fortunately, McNairy turned it right back over to the Braves.
Looking to get it in, comes into the corner. Now get it up to McNutt. He's going to go 1-on-3. He's going all the way to go 1-on-3, and he missed it, but Klingen got the rebound. But before the tip by Klingen, they're going to call a foul. It's pretty good when you can go 1-on-3 and still go to the free throw line.
Yeah. I mean, Kaysen's just so good at getting that ball to the rim.
First free throw, no good. That foul was on Connor Shelton, his third.
Looked like Cutshaw's checking Checking in for Clark now.
Take out Clark, bring in the sniper who's been filling up from the corner. Cason's next free throw is good. He hits 1 of 2 of the Boyce Hollingsworth State Farm free throws. Back to a 29-point lead. Ball comes in, give and go. They feed it down low. Good hands by the Braves. Bodies flying everywhere. Eventually there's going to be a jump ball, and there it is.
Yeah, 3 Braves got on the floor for that ball. It paid off as they tied up. It'll be McNairy ball, but good effort there by the Braves. I can see basketball players, coaches love it when they get on the floor.
Absolutely. Cowboy likes it too. He has to come out and drive the floor. There's a steal by McNutt. Strong to the goal. Hangs. Got fouled again. Eli was going up with he was going to take the tip and dunk it.
Yeah.
But Cason's going to go back to the free throw line.
Cason's 2 for 3 so far tonight. Make that 3 for 4.
First one's good. All these Boyce Hollingsworth State Farm free throws tonight.
He's looking for point number 20 right here with this free throw.
And that'll give the Braves a 31-point lead if he gets it. And he does. So 20 points for Casey McNutt. The Braves back up by 31 now with 5:35 to go here in the ball game. Down the lane, hanging, couldn't get the shot off, had to give it up.
Steal by McNutt.
Reaching over, makes the steal. He's going down that middle of the floor again, all the way to the goal, hangs and scores.
Cason is feeling it. 22 points now for the senior.
So he's got 1,022 points.
There you go.
Again, congratulations. Casey went over the 1,000-point mark tonight. As there's a dump down, a shot up and good by Brooks for the Bobcats. And it's back down to 31-point lead again. McNutt off the dribble, down the lane, pulls up, going to fire up a 3 ball. That's good. Yeah, you're right. He's feeling it right now.
Get him the ball, right? Just get it to him.
70-36 now. Let's get that 35-point lead. They'll start running the clock. Of course, it's not but about 4.5 minutes to go left in this game anyway. Ball on the right wing, goes off the hands of the Bobcat player, picks it back up. Klingon comes out, plays the ball. They circle around, 3-pointer top of the circle is good. And we got
2 subs coming in, Luke Edwards and you can get the other number.
0.
That's Blake Taylor.
4:20 to go is
like McNutt's night is done.
And so is Markle. Klingon's going to walk it up the floor. We'll put the big man out. He's going to run point. Ball comes in the corner. Now back out Westbrook, top of the circle. Pull-up jumper, rims out no good. Rebound taken down by McNairy Central. Halfway through this 4th quarter now. Braves up 70-39, 31-point lead. And a whistle and a hand foul is going to be called on Westbrook.
Is his first foul? It is. No, 2 fouls.
Second foul on the Braves this quarter. 3 on the Bobcats. Ball comes out, top of the circle. He wanted a spin move. Probably had the move and just stopped. Kicks it out for a 3 ball on the way, no good. Good job going over the back and getting the rebound. And now another 3 on the way. So Klingon says, well, I'll go over the back and get the rebound, then I'll go the other way. All the way to the goal. Hangs and scores and gets fouled.
He got tackled and still got it to go in.
So Eli going to go to the line, try and get the. We've had several 3-point old style opportunities tonight and missed that one. So Eli misses the free throw. Again, the free throw is brought to you by Boyce Hollingsworth State Farm in Iuka. The lead is 72-39. Now a shot and a whistle. And the foul, I think, is going to
get Edwards.
I believe so.
Or Dylan Robinson. I keep saying Edwards. Dylan Robinson.
So Klingon's going to go out. And Caden Lozano's going to come in the game. The Braves playing a lot of players. Again, we talked about in the girls' game, that's what you need. That's how you build for the future. Oh, there's a scoop shot and a foul. What a shot by Luke King. He should have been playing all along. That's the first time I've seen him out there. He's out there making.
Well, we thought Paxton Markle's night was done, but he's coming back in.
And Lozano's going back out. Free throw no good, but they get the rebound. They double team the ball, swinging out left wing. Now down low, baseline shut up and in. The lead back down to 29 again. There's a pass down low, but it's tipped away, stolen by the Central. And then it goes into the visiting cheerleader section. That is a section, by the way.
Do what?
I said it is a section.
It is the section.
2:45 to go. Cutshaw gives it up. Now comes back out front to Westbrook. Now he passed down low, intended for Taylor, was stolen away. Battle, shot, no good. Tipped out. Taylor picked up the rebound, but lost it. He was going 1-on-4. That's not a good recipe.
Saying, I like these odds.
Yeah, that's probably not your best odds. So McNairy Central makes the steal, going the other way. Pass down low, and a whistle and a foul, I think, is going to go probably on Markle. Just a reach. They're going to call him for a reach in. 2:12 to go, 72-43. Starting to thin out in here.
It is.
Pretty soon I can just take the headphones off and just talk, and everybody will hear me. Won't even need the microphone.
Kind of like years ago, I flew one of them little planes, had like 14 seats in it.
That's where the pilot opened
the pilot just opened the curtain when he had his little car, went over the safety instructions. Didn't need a speaker.
2 minutes to go. 2 minutes. 72-44. Braves with the ball. Westbrook feeds Taylor. His shot up and no good. And rebounded by the Bobcats. Down the lane. Spin move. Hang. Shot. No good. Foul.
A lot of fouls in this last few minutes of the quarter.
Dylan Robinson going to pick up the foul. Going to send the Bobcats back to the free throw line. First one on the way, good. Again, all the free throws brought to you by Boyce Hollingsworth State Farm. Next one, also good. 72-46. Ball comes in. Taylor feeds down low. Westbrook to the goal. Layup good.
Good job there by
ball
Boston.
movement. Yeah.
Yeah, shield defender with his body.
Pass goes into the left wing. Off the dribble. Hangs. Now pulls it back out. Right wing. Wanted to get the three off. Good job by Taylor to keep him, so he swings across left wing. Shot on the way. In and out, no good. Rebound taken in the Central. Shot no good, but Westbrook foul.
I've got him with two. Now three. Yeah, three. I had him with two. Now I had him with three. It's 3 fouls on Westbrook. That'll send McNairy to the line.
Yeah, Wilson going to the line. Got 2 shots. First one rims out, no good. 5 fouls on the Braves, still just 4 on the Bobcats. Next one, no good again. Markle with the rebound. So 2 misses there by Central. Braves rebound the basketball. Free throws brought to you by Boyce Hollingsworth State Farm. Three-pointer on the way by Markle, no good. McNairy with the rebound. Under a minute to go, all the way to the goal. Hangs and scores. 74-48. Ball in the corner. Cutshaw, 3 on the way. Oh, I thought he had it. It looked good from the side. Rims out. Central with the rebound. Gets it up the floor quickly. Braves get back, but they'll still leave an open 3 on the way. No good. Rebound. Put back up. No good. Rebounded again. And a foul. I think that foul is going on Robinson. And that's his 3rd. McNairy Central back to the free throw line with 31.3 seconds left. Free throw on the way is no good. Next one on the way. That one's good. 74-49 with 25 seconds left. Markle looking for a screen. Picked up his dribble, didn't pick up a screen, though. Now he draws a double team and lost the ball. Now he gets out of the double team, picks the ball back up, comes across to Cutshaw. Now back to Westbrook, back out front, and there's the steal. Stepped into the passing lane, going all the way to the goal. Layup is good. And that's going to do it. Horn sounds, that's going to do it. The Braves are going to get the win by a final score of 74-251. The win gives the Braves their third win of the season. They go to 3-2 overall as they get ready to head into division play coming up this Friday. North Pontotoc will be coming to town. Michael's totaling up the stats.
All right, yeah, we just got the stats on the boys' side just for the Braves tonight. 3 players in double figures led by senior Kason McNutt. 25 points for the young man. You also congratulate him once again for reaching the 1,000-point plateau during this game. He was recognized at the end of the first quarter and got celebrated for that, so we congratulate him, and a 25-point night for him as well. 16 points for Eli Klingon, 12 points for Bryson Westbrook, 9 points for Cooper Clark. Braves almost had 4 players in double figures. 6 points by Noah Cutshaw on a couple of threes, 5 points by Paxton Markle, and 2 points by DeAndre Mitchell.
All right, and those stats were brought to you by?
Oh, I forgot. That was Crunching the Numbers by Spark CPA Firm. We appreciate them. And hey, there's no better place to crunch the numbers than a CPA firm, right? Especially Sparks.
That's right. Well, again, Braves get their third win of the season. It was pretty, it kind of coasted in the second half, I'd say.
Right.
It's just natural. It's human nature. I mean, they were up so big, 43-60 at the half. They cruised to the 74-51 win. Earlier tonight, Lady Braves got win number 5 on the season as they knocked off McNairy Central by a final score of 73-50, but really over in the first half as they led 41-9. Very similar. Lady Braves led 41-19 at the half. Braves led 43-16 at the half. So very, very similar games, wouldn't you say?
Absolutely, absolutely. Good night for the Braves. Get both wins here in the varsity and ready to kind of learn from this game and get ready for division play. It opens up Friday night.
That's right. North Pontotoc will come to town. Girls will tip at 6 o'clock. We'll have it all for you right here on Fun 91. Again, Lady Braves win the opener. Men make it a sweep, and we will see you Friday night. Division play gets underway. Thanks for listening to Braves basketball
on Fun 91.